It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness.
Yeah.
Today is inauguration day, man. You know, it's also a sad day for some, you know. But let's not act like we're not gonna miss the Don, bro.
Yo, we're gonna miss him, bro.
They
gotta give him his Twitter back, bro. Come on.
They did.
Oh, he got it back?
He got a Twitter back this morning.
Is he live tweeting the
I
inauguration?
don't know if he's
That's
live
crazy.
tweeting. Nah, his pride ain't gonna let him yet. Nah,
Let him do it. Yo, his suit is trash. He needs to start
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little
body.
disappointed today. I thought he would do a little bit more to steal the thunder away from Biden and Kamala.
Nah.
Because it's easy to do because the media is making Trump the A story when they shouldn't. The A story should be the inauguration, right? B story should be Kamala. C story should be Trump leaving. But all day today on CNN, it was Don.
That's ratings, baby. That's the ratings, bro. They're gonna all take a hit now that we got Biden. Shit's about to get boring.
Oh, no. What you about to see? Motherfuckers got to prove they good again. Because it's easy to stand on the soapbox of, you know, fuck Trump, fuck all that negative shit that's going on over there.
When you got a villain, it's easy.
When you got a villain, it's easy.
Now you got to come correct.
Now you got to go out there and really show your power.
Like Stephen A. Smith, when there was no sports, he was going on every day talking about sports.
Beast, though.
That was
no,
genius.
Beast. Him and Max Kellerman was
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a
100%.
sports show.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
absolutely.
sports.
Absolutely.
Just
absolutely.
talking.
Absolutely. Now, we got our peoples in the building.
Yes.
Gang. Would you like to introduce yourselves, even though they can see you on camera anyway?
Well,
No,
some people
gang,
are
gang,
listening. Some
let's
people are
say
listening.
intro.
You want to see? We have Mandy.
You know what I mean?
Full
It's your
court
girl.
pumps.
It's your girl, that bitch, aka Pet the Stallion.
Relax, just the Buddha hole.
It's just a Buddha hole. Y'all know I still be playing with the Buddha holes.
Peg the Stallion is crazy.
Peg the Stallion
I know,
is
and I was gonna give it away. I was
That's
gonna
a crazy
be done
name,
with it.
yo. Peg the
But I'm
Stallion.
stuck with it. She said I'm stuck with it. But wait, we also have Wheezy here.
Wheezy!
Jesus.
Together they are horrible decisions.
That's right. You used to fuck up our names until you put us on your network.
What I used to say?
You used to be on the Breakfast Club like Wheezy and Mandy and we.
Those are your names.
names.
He got it right.
I mean,
No, you would know one and not the other, and then you would be like, "Oh, she gonna kill me." What's the other one?
oh yeah, you did used to say what's the other one. Facts.
But that's okay. Just keep talking about it. That's all right. How many nationally syndicated #1? How many people is that? I don't care who they think it is. Just horrible. Type in whore.
Horrible.
Type in whore, we pop up.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
Even though we're taking whores. When we came last time, we were like really whores. We have boyfriends and shit.
Whoa,
You guys got boyfriends?
We are trying to sell the show.
Oh, okay.
I'm still sucking dick. I don't know about this one.
I just sucked dick this morning,
All right.
but it was the dick that stayed in my mouth.
Hold on, so you wake up to that?
So I had the conversation with my boyfriend. Sex at night is for the woman.
Should've
Sex
had
in the morning
coffee,
is
bro.
for man.
Really?
Yes, because they wake up hard. So
Yeah,
men
yeah,
should
yeah.
be fulfilled in
Man,
the
I
morning.
haven't woken up hard in 5
You
years.
don't wake up
bro.
hard?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Well, no, I still do.
I wake up having to pee. That's how I know I'm old.
I gotta warm it up. It's like when you start the car early in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Not the warm up.
Yeah. Once I get up and get going, then it gets hard. But I don't wake up just like.
So you just be sitting at the Breakfast Club with a hard dick?
I usually drive in with a hard dick.
Oh, okay.
And then once I do like my meditation in the morning, read my daily
No, but see, I
affirmations,
think
it comes
Mandy's
down.
man be on the chew. She be talking about how they fuck 5 times back to back.
That's
He be coming, go back
crazy.
in.
That's just
Why
He-
you
I
dating, why are you
heard
dating
you
an
talking.
18-year-old? You too
First
grown
off, he's
for that.
not. He's
like
almost
50.
50.
Really?
Oh,
he
wow.
definitely on that chew, or that honey
He's
pack.
definitely.
Or that honey
yeah.
pack. That honey pack.
100%. I don't know what
Don't
honey
do
pack
that.
is.
We got a promo. We used to have a promo code.
Yeah, but don't do that. No, he
Do
just
what?
he
He's
just takes
absolutely-
sea moss. He drinks his beet juice.
I do sea moss and
He
beet
does
juice.
stuff. He's very healthy.
Dog, I've fucked healthy niggas. There's no way this is a real person.
It is. He's very real.
And what do you mean 5 in a row? What do you mean by that?
Like he comes and he stays hard, and we go
Nah,
again.
Who's this robot you date?
That's
It's
Brian
not a robot.
That's a
Don't
serial
do-
killer. That's
Oh.
Richard Ramirez. Richard Ramirez. That's the Night Stalker.
Why? Just
That's who
because-
you're dating. You're dating the Night Stalker, yo. All these
I
people
feel
are
like
saying.
I've had nights like that, but not like consistent.
consistent. 3 minimum.
No, that's
3
PEDs.
nuts minimum?
3 nuts minimum.
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
anybody got
like
time for
in
that.
a day, or like he nuts and puts it
Why
back
you don't
in?
have a job, bro?
Yeah.
He clearly don't have no job. He
how
clearly
much
don't
money
got
is he
shit to do.
making?
Yeah, he must be
he
retired.
good. He good.
That's
he
what I'm
good.
saying. He must
Nah,
be
nah,
retired.
What does he
There's no
do
way.
for a living?
We ain't gonna talk about all that.
No, we need to. He drives a bus.
What's
No.
his race?
He
What's
drives
his
a
race?
bus.
He's black.
He's black? Wow.
Nah.
African American. Why do you say?
Nah.
We're not gonna.
He's making up for something. You can't
Next
fuck all
time
that
is-
amount of time and you're doing, well in life.
He is.
And you know what's
You
funny
just
about you saying
can't.
that? I
Yeah.
always say the best dick is broke dick because they have time to give you like good dick.
They feel
The
bad.
guys with
They
the
got something
most
to
money,
prove.
it's like it's either medium or okay.
Yeah.
But when they are broke, oh
I'll give you
my
whack
God.
dick in a purse. Exactly. It's a better combination.
You can't sling whack dick for ego though. You still got to put it down.
Dude,
You know what
I was talking about on Flagrant. I had like a real fucking problem last couple of weeks where I was coming super fast, like
Oh,
teenage
shout out to
fast.
What is super
wifey.
fast?
No, I mean like she could. Usually my position is I'm on my back, right, and the girl's on top because I
And
got
your legs are in the air. Gotcha.
and my legs are in the air. And Peg the Stallion, bro. This girl's crazy, bro. This girl's so wild.
Peg
This is
the
a wild
You
ass
said you
girl.
was on your back. Go ahead.
No, like she's on top and I can control it when she's on top. For whatever reason, it's easier for me to control. But she started doing something where I couldn't control it. And I could come in 3 pumps. I would have to tell her to like get off. And I was like traumatized.
You should congratulate her.
That's
You know,
dope.
No,
Good
at
to
first
her.
it's cool. Then after a while, that she needs to get off.
Yo, but your girl be
Nah.
working out like crazy.
She
dude.
works
we
out
be
like
talking
crazy.
About workouts. She might be a little. You might need
Something
to
was
get your
going
shit
on.
together.
Something was going on, and I literally figured out what it was. Thank God. But I was having the most insecure 2 weeks
What
of my
was
life.
it?
What was it?
She was coming up too high on the dick.
Oh, she was taking
I
that
got
whole thing.
No, she wasn't taking the whole thing. Once I put the whole thing in there, then I had a little bit more room to operate.
You know what that is? It's the tip, the frenulum. It's very sensitive. So like,
My shit is in my head. My shaft is like what is it? Lieutenant Dan's legs.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
paraplegic
this is my shaft. Like, you go like that, I don't feel shit. The second you get to the tip,
You have a paraplenis.
I got
Paraplegic.
Paraplenis, bro.
There we go.
Except for the tip is crazy sensitive. So once I figured out, I fucking calmed down. But I was literally going through the most traumatic 2 weeks of my life,
did she
bro.
like coddle
I
you
felt
after
so
and be like,
insecure.
it's okay, baby?
Nah, at first she was like, "Nah, it's all good." Like it was kind of like flattering.
Then after a while,
Not let's go.
Hello.
And then like she was picking fights about shit, and I didn't have the confidence to stand up for myself. like she kind of like snapping me about like watching a movie, and I was like, "Okay, I guess we don't need to watch Angels and Demons." Like I didn't have. But when you're making your girl come and you're satisfying her,
Oh yeah, then you can
that's
be dominant
it.
again.
Yeah, it's like I
But
don't want to talk tonight.
If you ain't making me come, you gotta submit.
Yeah,
You
but,
just have to.
but just give her credit. Just be like, yo, this pussy is the bomb.
I
like,
tried that for the first week, bro.
It's true though.
I tried that for the first
If
week.
a guy is
It's
fucking you for
lasting for more than a
hours and
week?
2
hours,
weeks.
your
Oh,
pussy
wow.
is garbage.
Yeah. Well, this pussy was very good. What?
You know, men like to
shit,
pride
you said
themselves on the
something.
duration.
No, because
If your
he
man is
comes.
fucking you for hours and hours, your pussy is
But
garbage.
no, just because he comes multiple times doesn't mean that it's hours that we fucking for.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
Oh, so
You
it's
know what?
quick.
Wait,
Calm
he gives
down.
you short nuts?
No, not short nuts, but like 10-minute nuts.
Short nuts sound like a cartoon. Short nut maniacs and short nuts coming to you today.
Short nuts are midgets in Philly. Short nut asses.
Okay,
No,
now
I'm
that's
getting
fun.
good.
If you're giving me like a 5 minute, then you come
No,
up.
not
It's like
5,
fun. It's like
10.
porn
We
shit. It's like a
switching
bukkake
positions.
with one
It's
person.
fun.
No.
Nah, me neither, bro.
Cut that shit out.
Nuts
yo.
take too much out of me at this age.
Yeah.
I like 12-minute sex.
12 minutes is fine.
That's a
That's
good.
my
That's a
shit.
good
great amount of
length.
time.
That's
And
a
then
good
you
length.
come and then we go again.
No.
If you don't think 12 minutes is a long time,
Shower.
do 12 minutes high intensity cardio and tell me that's not a long fucking
Hey,
time.
that's a great
12 minutes is a
idea.
long time.
Okay, but not
Yo.
everyone is at high intensity for the whole 12
All right, fine.
minutes.
That's a whole football quarter, bro.
12 minutes of whole football. Do this. Hold your breath 12 minutes.
No.
Word up, you can't.
Yeah, you die.
real, yo.
Talk about 12 minutes isn't long. Hold your breath then.
I'm telling you, 12 minutes is a long time. That shit don't sound like much. Yeah, right.
Nah, that's a long time.
12 minutes?
Okay.
3 minutes is a long time if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, because
I wanted to get on board with you with that one, but that's
But
not
that's
that long.
why. But that's why I eat
3
pussy
minutes
though.
is pretty
Eat
short.
pussy and sure as a nut.
Yeah.
And so if you do come fast, at least everybody got.
I agree.
I
If that's not
still-
encompassed in the 12 minutes, yeah. Foreplay shouldn't be.
I still don't know how to eat pussy, man. I don't know if I'm ever
Dude,
gonna
how
learn
many
that
times
skill.
have I talked about eating pussy on this fucking show?
Yo, have you ever seen a black person swim for the first time, like as an adult? Like you ever see a black
Where
dude
is
get
this
thrown?
going?
I taught 2 friends.
No, but like you ever seen a black dude get thrown in like a pool or the ocean, and he's like paddling like crazy, he's trying to survive. That's how I am eating pussy.
It's only like that. It's only like that because he got jeans and Timbs on, bro.
That's also true.
That's
Just
all.
sinking
It's very simple. You
Only
just
reason,
have to
bro.
make out with it. Use it as its lips.
Yeah.
Turn so that they match each other and it won't be that difficult. Because we eat pussy like this.
That's how I eat pussy.
You need to eat it like this.
Oh,
What do you mean?
shit.
So
Turn the camera sideways. What you mean, Weezy? What you talking
Here
about?
we go.
I give this tip all the time. I promise you. As someone who
She
eats pussy,
said, "Eat pussy like an Andrew Schulz Instagram
Word.
video."
we eat. Oh, yeah,
Turn your phone sideways. Turn your pussy sideways. Yo, imagine you telling your girl that shit. Yo. Turn your pussy
Let me show you
sideways.
something.
Let me show you something.
I'm weak.
You got to do that for the culture
No,
show.
that's good marketing.
I got
No,
it.
you
dude.
got to.
I got
Turn
it.
your pussy sideways. Let me
I
show
was
you
about to
something.
do that to save my relationship. That's what I was about to do. That.
Nah, the ring should keep it.
Well, tell us. What happened? You turn them
So
sideways?
we eat it like this, right? The V, but our lips don't match. And really, we should be matching our lips with the shape of the vagina because it should be like making
But what the
out.
leg is in the way.
Well, you,
Also, my nose is
you gotta
big.
eat
That
pu-
shit
you
gonna
got-
fucking hit her knee.
you should be using your nose in the pussy.
Come on.
You've never had anybody. You've had niggas put their nose
I don't
in
want to
pussy.
hurt her.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get this nose.
I don't
You
want
gonna
to
get
hurt
this
her.
nose.
When your
You
boy
know?
goes deep.
This is ridiculous that I knew what you were about to say. Nah, you turn your head so that your lips match the pussy, and it feels
I
better.
hate this motherfucker so much because he's just visualizing it right now.
Because all I thought was, my mind said 9-inch nails, 9-inch nose. I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck my mind was thinking
Yo,
that shit.
you have a nose that matches your last name. Everybody thinks you're Jewish, and you got a fucking schnoz like that.
I know it's so bad, bro.
Oh my God.
I'll
Just
just be
use
in
it
there.
in the pussy while your mouth's on the clit. I'm telling you,
Just
you'll kill it.
stab it.
But also remember, when you turn your mouth, you reach new nerves on the clit that you
Right.
can't feel when you're doing it like this.
So I should tilt my head?
Yes,
Really?
I'm telling you.
I don't
yo.
know, man.
Yeah, that
I
shit
don't
is.
know,
That shit feel like it'll hurt.
When I said that shit
That
here,
feels like it will hurt, just tilting your head.
yeah, like this. Why you doing that?
God forbid y'all
Lay it on her
God forbid
thigh.
you inconvenience
Lay it on her
yourselves.
thigh.
Do you
Nah,
know
we
how
don't do
hard
that.
sucking dick is? I have to
Right.
breathe through my nose. I'm already
That
got
shit is hard.
asthma. It's ridiculous. Then I got to get up, act like I'm trying to talk nasty so I can breathe.
Oh.
Just to go back down.
That's a lot.
My tonsils be in the way.
Good. Well, it's supposed to hit that little dangly thing in the back of your throat.
That's
Don't
it.
blame Cardi for making guys feel like we have to do that.
Yeah, that's also true.
I said he had
That's
to
Cardi's
stop. It
fault.
fucked up my vocal cords. one
Sucking
night.
dick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. We
Why
had,
do you
we
girls-
had a doctor on
Wait a minute.
who
Why
said
do
you
girls
can't.
love sucking dick so much? Is the only thing that y'all love?
Because you get to like
Wait,
really
that's-
son a dude.
That is a whoa.
No,
a
but
lot
why,
of
why
Whoa.
is it? Why is it? Well, yeah, why is that? It's just like you need that so badly that you would die without sucking dick.
There's a lot of girls that don't feel that way. A lot of girls
I don't
like
know
it.
any of them
You don't know any of them?
I love women who I love that my wife is enthused
about
about giving
fellatio.
head. Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody wants it to feel like a job, even though it is.
It is a job.
But it's not a
It's
job.
blow.
suck your dick tonight. Like that's not fun. I don't like when men do that to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like they gotta eat pussy. Like that's ridiculous.
I like
you
to hear
should
fuck
want
my mouth.
Wow.
I say stuff like that. Look, can you
I
not-
say stuff like that.
I say stuff like that.
That's
I also
that's
say
scary,
boodle.
dude.
I mean, no, but like
That's scary.
It's
You can't
crazy
fuck
too,
her.
though,
You
man.
can't fuck a girl's mouth. You could hurt her if you fuck her mouth.
Oh yeah, I couldn't talk. I was talking.
Mandy, tell him what you told your man about fucking you in the ass.
No,
Mandy goes, so Mandy been talking all this shit for
You
years
know what I
on
like
our
about
show.
Weezy? Mandy, tell him. No. Okay, well, I'll do it then. I gave you a chance.
So Mandy's been saying booty hole on our show for years. And I'm like, yo, is that like some ghetto shit you said on Horrible Decision to be funny? I'm like, what do you really say? And she goes, I tell him, you can put it back there. It's open for you.
I do. I tell him that when he can have
Can you
anal
imagine
sex.
if someone told you to fuck him in the ass? You can put it back there. It's open.
And now I'm like such a mature woman. Like he mounted my TV, my fireplace, and I was like, oh, I gotta suck his dick extra hard.
And
tonight.
also,
like,
he can put it back there.
What,
But-
doing
Oh.
chores?
It's not a chore. Like we don't live together, and
Yeah.
he came and made sure I was gonna have my super do it. And he was like, no, like I can do it.
He could
And
do it
was just
because he's a task rabbit for a living,
No.
so that's what he's doing anyway.
He does
why
not
is-
work for TaskRabbit.
Who is this guy
Don't
that
do
got so much energy? And tell him pass the goddamn plug.
And he
Yeah, that's
owns
true.
TVs. He's great.
He's a handyman. He's fucking you 5 and 6 times a day.
He's a
What
great
is wrong
guy.
with him?
And
He's
he
a
don't
great
work?
guy.
I don't know. I'm still waiting.
And he's financially sound.
He is.
Wow. Kudos to you, bro.
Who are you fucking?
That's amazing. 50 years old.
Close.
Congratulations.
More or less.
Less.
48.
One
49.
down.
47?
47. Why? That's not 50. That's disrespectful to say that. That's crazy.
Why? It's over 45.
I mean, if you're rounding it up, it's
You closer
50.
to
round.
50.
Actually, if you round it, no. Yeah. I guess.
Who does your numbers?
I don't know, guys.
Yeah, you burned out.
Not you.
Guys, I'm tired.
Come on. Let's get into some positively brilliant and what a fucking idiot.
Yes.
Where the topics at, Taylor?
Oh, we got to switch the
Taylor?
screen.
There you go, Alex. Big pimpin' Alex. Alex out here with fur coats and studios and shit.
Yeah. Yo, you guys got to check out WTF Media Studios. Alex and Wheezy started their own podcasting studio right down in
Yeah.
Soho, New York. All right?
Congratulations.
That's
stop-
positively brilliant.
That is positively brilliant. Stop letting these other studios fuck up your audio, lose your audio. They don't even have anybody who could do video. You guys got to go to a podcast studio that's run by podcasters. They know exactly what the fuck is
Alex
going
taught
on.
me how to press save. We got 2 backups.
I was listen. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
Why is Wheezy necessary in this business?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Well, I have
was about to say.
a thought. I saw them promoting it as a black-owned business. Alex always claims Puerto Rican.
White.
I thought that too.
Neither of them are full black.
What the fuck is the blackness in the
I'm
black-owned
just
business?
saying, if me and Taylor start a business, that's just as black owned.
If you and Taylor do it.
I'm just saying it's 100% one black person.
True.
Two.
Why do you let him son you like this, dog?
I'm saying you right there.
So
he
easy.
does this to me always. You're supposed to be the one who come around the corner and get his ass.
So you
He's so
Obama?
busy
doing
eating
audio
fucking
video.
chichones or some
man.
shit like
Weezy's
that.
Obama. Weezy's biracial, right?
Reezy's
my
biracial.
father is Sephardic Jew. Yeah, he says really.
He's what?
He's a Sephardic Jew, which means he ain't
Okay,
that
okay,
white
okay.
of a Jew.
That's her way of saying he's Spanish. He's white.
No,
Just say,
the
your dad's
Sephardic
white,
ones
fam.
are the darker
Fam,
Jews.
stop it. Stop.
And
I
they
hate
like
it
that
when
colonizer in
this is how
there.
I know you're white. This is what white people do. They find out how they're a little bit not white. That's the most white
But
shit
here's
to
the
do.
thing.
That's what Armenians, like the Kardashians, be doing. That
All-
shit.
all white people
you
do
could
that.
be what is it?
Eritrean.
Eritrean Jew.
Nah.
They African.
Nah,
Jewish
but
people.
she's
I'm
it's not.
Sephardic
He's
Jew.
white. He's white. Sephardic Jews and there's Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenazi
And
Jews.
Mizrahi Jews.
And what?
Mizrahi Jews.
I don't know the Mizrahi ones.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know, but they don't count. There's 2 to ones that count.
Yeah.
The Ashkenazi ones are like the Russian looking ones, and then the Sephardic ones are the ones that are like
They still
more
just look
tan
white.
looking, but they white, but they're more tan.
Yeah.
Arabic, they're supposed to be Arabic.
So what are you, Easy?
She white, bro.
I'm black. What
She's
the
white.
fuck?
She's white, bro.
Let me
She's
tell you
100% white.
I did my little
She's
swab,
that's a
and
white
when
girl.
I came out 68% African, my dad was like, "What?" But
So your mom's black.
my mother's black,
Okay.
and my father's Israeli.
It's a white-owned business, bro. This is a white-owned business, bro.
And,
It's a white-owned business.
To
So
answer
you're
your question,
Afro-Latino, right?
He's half
no,
black,
Alex's mom is mad Puerto Rican. I thought he was
Yeah.
bullshitting until.
half Puerto
Oh,
Rican.
so your dad's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
you're
mom
black,
is black.
black.
She's
Yeah,
black
exactly.
Puerto Rican
You're
though.
black.
She's a black.
You're only
woman.
black
Yeah.
if your dad's black. Everybody knows that.
That's what I said.
Everybody knows that. That's a fact.
I came out of
That's
black
a
pussy.
fact.
I know who my mama
Alex
is. I
dad-
know I'm a black woman. Y'all can kiss my black ass.
both.
Don't even play
Also,
with me.
we don't know if you came out pussy. Maybe you got C-section. Then you're not even close to black.
Alex is definitely black though.
Alex is
His
real
dad
black.
heard ice cream back in the day, wanted him a
Yup.
butter pecan Rican, got
Yup.
one.
Oh my.
Alex was born.
Facts.
Right?
Yo, what?
That's true.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
That is 100% fact.
So together, it's a black-owned business.
And I would say
Yeah,
that your
that's
mom
good.
is Afro-Latina.
His mom
Yes,
is
she
black.
is.
She
Yes.
is.
She's not as light as like
J-Lo.
J-Lo or like one of these white Puerto Ricans.
She Alex's color.
But she's usually her complexion maybe a little lighter than you.
A little lighter.
A
Yeah.
little lighter than you.
Yeah.
But Afro-Latina.
Yeah.
You're black.
Let's go.
I mean, you
You're-
present as a black man.
I
You
do.
present as a
Yeah,
black
yeah,
man.
yeah,
This
yeah.
honky over here is culturally appropriating. We got a whole honky on the show. She's out here honking it up.
Oh my god!
You better stick up for your goddamn self.
At least I fuck black girls.
Hold on, Mandy.
Oh shit!
So you gonna tell
Oh,
me
shit.
that?
Oh,
Now
Come on, yo.
It's going down.
I was waiting for you to say something for him, but fuck you now.
That's funny
Take
as fuck.
that, Alex. Take that. Now I'm on Weezy's side. Al, take that. Divide and conquer.
Come back.
For a woman to tell a black person, Afro-Latina person, at least I fuck black girls.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And Alex don't got no comeback.
Alex got
He quiet.
he got generations
Yo,
of
I'm
men
doing a
not
lot
fucking
over
black
here.
women.
Nah, I'm just like my dad.
You never had sex with a black girl?
Yes, of course I have.
How many?
My ex was black.
Yo. Now we
And
asking
then the
numbers,
one-
Taylor?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Now we
what's
asking
up?
numbers, Taylor?
What's up,
Did
Taylor?
we cut that out of last episode? Did we cut that out, didn't we? Huh?
I think I fuck with black people.
Yo,
What does that
put your
mean?
lips on the microphone.
I mean, she's
that
bi and
was
tried.
that was her trying to call back to a joke, and it just didn't
It
land.
didn't
Like,
land.
nah, it
That
didn't.
shit
Yeah.
bombed. That shit.
Yo, it's been 2
This guy
hours,
is
yo.
crazy. This guy talking crazy.
I'm just
Alex.
saying.
You mark that, Alex, just in case. Weezy, you're not ashamed of your dad, though, right?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't
My
be.
father's a great man. The older I get, the more I understand who I am viewed as in the world, especially being in corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's black girl shit all the time. And I know now a lot of things that I couldn't at that point in time. Not having a white father or being in certain spaces and understanding that I could navigate in those spaces because he was white,
Mm-hmm.
right? So now that I'm older and that's not in my life, I really see the world for what it is. And I watched some Shaka Zulu. I woke up.
And the interesting thing about that, though, is like you don't present as a white woman. So it's not like if you got pulled over by the police, you can say, my dad is white. They wouldn't give a fuck.
That never
Right.
worked.
But I know there's some light skinned shit, and that's why I've gotten ahead in a lot of things, and that's why I feel like it's my right and my duty to always put black people on, because it wouldn't be fair otherwise. Like with this studio, we constantly talk about that, you know? How are we gonna make sure that we're doing black people right? How are we gonna make sure we're hiring black? Like, I don't wanna just talk about the shit, I wanna be about it. Everybody, even down to the people we hired to build the shit. Maybe that's why a lot of the shit started late. We should have been.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
you
seen that.
came out real quick.
Might we say you? Is that fair to say in that situation?
Let me find out. I can start calling Weezy a cracker.
Yo, I'm just saying, she is one cracker ass cracker though. That is a fact, bro.
When it comes to money, the Jewish comes out. Gila is not playing, but Weezy
I'm just
front
saying.
facing, she's there. But when we talk about the check, absolutely not.
All right, guys. All right.
Right.
What else
Shit.
did we see that was, positively brilliant?
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan performing at the Super Bowl. I think that's amazing. Since we have horrible decisions here, have y'all heard Hotels?
Duh.
I think it's about us.
I think it's a classic album. I think it's an instant classic.
It's really, really good. I'm excited too. I think that she's warranted the space to have a project like this after stuff like the Me Too movement, what we have with Horrible Decisions, the Slut Walk that Amber Rose did. I mean, I don't think, I really still wanted her to bust windows out of niggas' cars, but I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a great, great project.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
She's the Super Bowl halftime.
She's singing the national anthem.
Oh,
She can sing though. Jasmine is amazing.
I don't even know who she is.
Wait, what?
When you
I
get
don't.
I was
home.
waiting
Oh
for you to say
my
that, dude.
God.
I have no clue who she is.
When you get home and
I'm
you
from
turn
the
your
streets,
you
bro.
crack her for real.
when you turn your wife, when you
I'm
turn your
from the
fiance
streets, bro.
sideways
Yeah.
this weekend,
I put on the
Jasmine
Jasmine
Sullivan Hotels. Bro.
Really?
Lip to lip.
Yes.
I guarantee
Go
you.
lip to lip?
No,
Yes.
if you would have gave your girlfriend one more week, you would have been hearing Jasmine Sullivan
Really?
play. Yes, because she would have busted the windows out your shit.
Oh, is that her? I bust the windows out
That's
your
her.
car.
Yeah, that's her.
That's the nice thing about not having a car. You gotta bust the windows out this subway.
Oh my goodness.
No, I like women having those type of conversations though, because if you are a fly on the wall and you just sit back and listen, you'll learn so much.
I also said what I liked about that album is each song is from a different perspective of a hoe.
Yes.
Like she talked about getting money from men. Then she talked about somehow I didn't know we could be hoes dating broke men.
Oh,
but she talked about that one. I said I will never give you money and you live with your mom and all. She went in. But
But that's
I really
dick,
liked
though.
it.
That's the difference. Don't say that, because you maybe haven't been digmatized in that way. Like, I've been fucked so good. I've been like, I'm gonna Uber you home, and you've Ubered.
Oh
niggas.
yeah, I've Ubered a nigga before.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I be
But
trying
it
to
was
feed niggas to
$10.
get fucked. It's crazy.
Hold on, so Uber, when somebody calls you an Uber, that mean you put down good dick? I just thought they wanted you to leave.
Well, that too,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, this is me saying thank you.
But I got a complex about like I really love to sun men, and like I do, like I love picking up a check when a date is whack.
Oh yeah,
I'm done
like
with
she
you.
would pay for dick though. Like we used to talk about it. She would pay for dick.
I've never paid for dick, but
you
I've
would.
said like I would hire like an escort.
And fucking men in their ass not enough. You gotta
Yo.
fucking pay for their meals too to son them.
I ain't doing
what's
that.
the opposite of misandrony? You guys are some misandronists,
What?
A
yo.
little bit.
You guys hate men.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
I
Don't say that.
I do feel like a lot of y'all love for men is rooted in pain though. Like why do y'all like to hurt men so
Why
much?
y'all want to hurt us, yeah?
I don't want to cause
Men
men
hating
pain, but I think
honkies.
sometimes I do that to combat them myself from being hurt. If I run shit, I won't be the one who's heartbroken. You know what I'm saying?
That's no way to approach life though. You don't walk in a room and think about everybody hurting you. I mean, you
of
do, but that's
course.
anxiety, that's PTSD,
But I
that's
think
trauma.
maybe that wall up. I mean, I try not to live that way, but I see a lot of the things that I do with men is to keep myself from getting hurt. Whether it be like, not particularly now because I'm in
100%.
healthier relationships, but I would even say the last time I was on Brilliant, like I would want someone to leave my house instead of sleeping over because I was scared of the emotional attachment. Now I'm able to navigate through those feelings, with maturation. But in the beginning, hell yeah. Like, I didn't know what to do. I wouldn't even want to go on dates if I thought it was someone who wouldn't want to stick around. I'd be like, I don't want to like him too much.
Oh, you were scared of getting hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You still fucking
And
big homie?
Who?
The big dude.
The big dude.
Dude,
She's
that's
like, which one?
6'7".
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Nah, we're... Yo!
What?
Yo, what?
That was I didn't know that was a secret.
We all kept that as a secret in a bad
What you
way.
mean? How did I know?
Y'all
I
always
seen y'all
hanging
together
out.
everywhere.
Oh, okay. No, we don't date anymore, but I mean, we're friends.
I even saw him one night. I was in LA and he
my
he came in a restaurant that I was in.
Okay.
And I thought of you immediately. I really did. I thought y'all was gonna walk in together. I'm being
You guys
honest.
spent a lot of time together.
We did. He was. That's right. We went out with you. Hung
Yeah,
out.
you hung out, man.
Honestly, we had a great relationship, but I think it just couldn't get that deeply romantic because we started as friends and it kind of stayed friendly. Like
Oh, so you can't fuck a friend?
No, I'm not saying that, but I think you can't grow romantically or deeper. I think you can't get that deep if you're too friendly. I think we were too
Really?
friendly. I was
I
like,
disagree.
my nigga.
Yeah, me
If
too.
the dick is good, you want more. So I don't know.
I'm
then,
just trying to
like-
say, like, I want deeper spiritual connections, deeper. I wanted real romance, and I think him and I were just so homeboy. We just had great sex that like we couldn't understand how to navigate it deeper. Like we just had great sex.
So how do you break something like that off with a friend, with somebody that you're having great sex with? Like how do you break something like that
we were
off?
in a throuple.
A what?
I had a
Oh
girlfriend.
yeah, she had a whole girlfriend and they had a girlfriend
so we had
together.
a throuple.
Why Jasmine Sullivan ain't call y'all for hotel skits? Like God.
I
don't know.
know. I don't know. But shout out
a
Antoinette.
throuple.
Antoinette's tale.
So she and I were dating, and him and I were dating, and it was like, let's do this together. And the three of us were great. And when she broke up with us, him and I realized we weren't as great together.
Oh, so she was the glue.
It was like a stool. And they say that about men that are cheating a lot. When the mistress goes, sometimes it ruins the main relationship, and it's like everything falls apart.
Yeah.
But it kind of happened like that. So, I mean, we're all still friends.
Oh, I wonder
That's what I
if
think's gonna happen with the
happened.
Nets, bro. I think when that
Jesus.
throuple gets together, when
Throuple?
Kyrie gets there, that's what it's called. Throuple. I think when Kyrie gets there, bro, I think that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna realize they better off with just James and KD. I really do.
No, that's the opposite of the
What do you
stool.
mean?
She's saying the stool can only work if there's 3 legs.
Oh,
Yes.
you're right. Never
And when
mind.
one pulls out, right,
Okay.
it's unbalanced.
Got you.
Kyrie
Yeah.
done pulled out already.
This is a conversation for y'all. I'm like, basketball, what?
No, I respect Kyrie though. I positively brilliant. I'll put Kyrie in that.
Oh yeah. Well, he also just bought George Floyd's family
That-
a house.
That I knew about.
That too.
He's doing a lot off the court.
But I want Kyrie to normalize mental health breaks. Mental health breaks should be like sick days. When you are mentally and emotionally overwhelmed, I should be able to take a day or two off and come back when I'm recharged.
I agree.
I think he could have normalized that. You can't just disappear and don't tell people why you're not here.
I think we're going to see a lot more of that. I don't know if y'all read what they're doing with the NBA. Of course, they're not in a bubble anymore, but a lot of them like to get their rocks off on the road. They can't have guests in their hotel rooms anymore. Thank God I'm not a hoe anymore. But they're literally not allowed to have guests in the hotel with them anymore. They're not allowed when they're home. They can only go to and from the gym, and they have to let their teams know when they're doing anything else. So like it's a lot. You just had them in a bubble a couple months ago. The season restarts quicker than normal. They don't get the break they're used to having. And then you throw them in with all of these COVID regulations. And then every week there's games that are also being
good
canceled.
because you used to say that when you were dating like ball players that they wouldn't have sex with you before a game.
before the game, but they flew in the city the night before. So we
y'all was
fucked.
fucking the
Yeah,
night
we
before.
fucked the night before.
But
Just
what
not the
all
day
players
of the
you
game.
fuck, Mandy?
What? We ain't gonna talk about that. Shit.
Football, basketball, baseball?
Oh, basketball.
All basketball.
Yeah,
No,
baseball
soccer guys
players.
are hot.
Baseball
That's my
players
thing.
don't speak English, and football players
They don't speak English.
they're-
They hit it ball.
I mean, and NFL players, their money is not for long.
Yeah.
So I just go where.
You ever fuck
it's
anybody with a
guaranteed.
ring?
What happened?
You ever fuck anybody with a ring?
A lot.
Like a
Some
marriage
niggas
ring?
whose shoes y'all may wear,
Or like
Yeah,
a
but we,
championship
you know-
ring.
How many shoes do we wear?
No, no, Timberland, don't do this. No, I don't know what those are, Andrew.
Really?
That's that
Oh.
white boy. North Face.
You never seen these before?
These are Uggs for white men.
Isn't this for the
These
house?
are like fucking Air Melanias, bro. That's only for top 10 members of MAGA that get those, bro. Yo, did you see Trump yesterday? Trump said, Melania, come up here. Listen, Trump said, Melania, come up here and say the few words you know.
No, he did.
No,
he
he
knows
didn't.
that bitch is divorcing him. Get it, boy,
Donald
get
J.
it.
Trump is a very good president for
Hey,
everybody.
baby, come here, stumble through this speech for a little bit.
Oh yeah, she's over it. Apparently, she's not even giving Mrs. Biden the tour of the
don't
White
know
House.
she don't know what
ain't
shit
doing
that
none of
means.
What's she
that
gonna
shit.
do? What does she know, bitch?
Yeah, she don't know
You
what
right.
shit
Why
is.
does she need a tour?
This is where we eat
They
the
were vice
food.
president. He knows what it looks like.
Right, he was
The tour? This is the room they used to be in all the time. You remember that?
You right. He did used to be in there. You
All
right.
this shit is so dumb. Even
wonder
this
which room she
inauguration
slept
shit
in.
is so dumb. Why you gonna put this 2,000-year-old man outside in fucking January?
Now, I
The
will
guy's
say,
freezing.
I thought it was dumb to do the inauguration if you thought it was that much of a threat.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
No
If they're
threat,
getting
bro.
all of these threats and they feel like it's going to be such violence, like why even risk that shit?
It should have been virtual.
I
like
think they meant
everything
violence
else.
as far as like people
Bro,
in the streets and parades.
I'm
and shit,
telling you,
right?
all the homies that stormed the Capitol, they was
The
telling me, they were
homies.
like, yo, we got it out our system. You know what I mean?
Whiskey the shoes are how I know that you're
texted me,
homies.
bro. They're like, we got it out our system. We're good. We got our selfies and shit.
Nobody tried nothing today?
Say what? Yo, they're pussy,
the
bro.
day ain't over,
They
yo.
are pussy, bro. What's up
Don't
with this?
do-
cool?
no,
You were
listen,
inciting
the word
violence
no
right now?
stochastic terror. Don't do no stochastic terror.
I'm not. I don't even know what that means, bro. I'm being
Stochastic
honest with you.
terror.
Stochastic terror.
Stochastic
bro?
terror is when you say, like, you keep saying something, but you act like you don't mean it. So you be like, you know what I mean? Cookies are dope. I really, cookies are dope. I like cookies, but I don't want no cookies.
But if someone was to bring some cookies, then who would
Boom.
have it?
Wait,
That's
what-
called
what's the
stochastic
word?
terror.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but
I
it's
don't
in the
think you-
This man
ballpark.
got an audio
Hey, yo.
company and he's breathing new words.
What's this called? Y'all pussies ain't gonna do shit at the inauguration. Pussies.
It's
What's that
12:56.
called?
We
What
don't
type
know
of
what's
terror
gonna
is that
happen.
shit?
Inciting.
That's inciting.
That's
But I'm
inciting.
saying they're pussy.
Inciting the pussies to act like they not pussy.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Yes, that is
yeah.
inciting.
All right. Y'all are pussies, and that's fine.
Did you see the guy making a video to Trump like, pardon us, man. You told us to come out here. What the fuck?
Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no. It's a wrap for y'all. Y'all got to face the judge now. Y'all should have got in on that train earlier. Y'all
Yeah,
should-
like Lil Wayne.
yes. I'm not mad at Wayne.
Wait, you're not mad at him?
No, I don't judge people for what they do when they're just trying to survive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I think it's very easy to say what you wouldn't do in that situation. But Lil Wayne is a multimillionaire. He's got 5 kids. He's been in jail before. He's facing 10 years. This is his second gun charge. Like, come on. And
Okay.
by the way, he didn't do anything criminal.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
He
criminal.
didn't do anything. He did something you don't like.
I'll be
What
honest
is that?
with you.
What
I don't
is
think
that?
we need to
Endorse
judge.
Trump.
We don't need to judge him for Trump. We need
Right.
to judge him from the Black Lives Matter. Like, I don't have issues like that. I cannot stand when black
Well,
people.
white
don't-
people keep bailing
on
his
that
ass
pedestal.
out.
Listen,
What do you mean?
Trump just got him out of jail.
Oh, right. I'm
The
saying
other
like,
white man saved his life. I mean, if I'm Wheezy, I'm like, yo, these white people kind of lit.
but
Every
said
time
that-
I'm fucked up, they just come
that's
to my
his,
rescue.
But that was his mentality. He said that. His reasoning was when he does his shows and he looks in the crowd, it's mad white people coming to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how much
Yeah.
are his tickets?
Say what?
I'm sure we would see the same about like J. Cole or Kendrick
Every
Lamar.
rapper.
You're gonna tell me that like these white people that are paying is $350, $400, $500. Like, come on.
I'm not mad at the way he sees the world. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's realistic, but that's his experience.
Yo,
You
What's
know what I
Kodak?
mean?
What's Kodak's experience?
Kodak's smart too. Listen, all
trying
of
to
these
get
guys
out.
did what they're supposed to do. You work with the person who's in power to get something done.
Yeah.
Kodak petitioned to get released by the president of the United States of America to get a pardon, and it fucking worked. Like, I don't see
Do you
how
guys
can be mad
believe
about
that he sold those pardons like people are saying?
yeah, he probably did.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, get your money, yo. Let's go. Like,
Now that I think
I
about
need a
it.
little money on the way out.
How much did Kodak pay? Like, how
Man,
did that
fuck that.
really
If we
work?
work for airlines, we gonna sell the buddy pass.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
You go,
Yeah,
if you got
that's a
that,
great
and
ass
you got
point.
it. You know what I mean?
I
I
got
heard somebody
100.
offered Rudy Giuliani $2 million for a pardon. That's 140 pardons, bro. At $2 million a pop, you
I
do
had
the
people
math.
I'll do
offering
that.
money for
I'll
my
do that.
clubhouse invites.
Same.
So like, fuck it.
They
Yeah,
said the
he's a
Tiger King
businessman.
dude was kind of pissed that he didn't pardon him.
He's an idiot. He's
Who?
an idiot. The Tiger King dude. Only because he counted he counted his fucking chickens before they hatched. He was celebrating a little too soon.
He got the limo.
got the
before.
limo, hair and makeup, mental health specialist.
What do you mean hair and makeup?
He had hair and makeup. The guy did they did a whole interview saying like the hair and makeup is the most important thing for tomorrow with Joe Exotic. Like, nah, bro.
That was one of the best Netflix, besides yours, friend, features I've ever seen. I mean, when the Walmart manager said he had experience to run that campaign, I was like, this is American TV, bro.
I never watched it.
Woo,
Never watched
that
it.
shit
You
is
never
good.
watched Tiger King?
Never watched
It was
Tiger
actually
King.
Oh, it was
What?
incredible.
What made you not attracted to that?
That
There
everybody was
meth,
fucking with it.
Gays,
Oh, God.
death, suicide. It was people
It was
getting
some wild
arms
shit.
ripped off.
He was a wild boy, bro. Flipping straights.
What you mean flipping
He was
straight?
flipping straights, bro.
He's gay?
Not
Yeah.
he's super
Oh, yeah,
gay.
he was in
gay.
a throuple.
He was gay in the South, flipping straights.
I thought he was fucking tigers.
Nah.
No.
Fucking these white boys, bro.
So why you want to get out of
For
jail?
room and board.
No,
Why
for
does he want
meth.
to get out of jail then?
And
For
Can't have
meth.
tigers in jail, bro.
So that's the throttle.
That's the
You need the
throttle.
tiger. The
You
tiger
need
is
the
what
tiger.
balances
One
it
of
out.
his employees' arms got ripped off, and the first thing he
And
said
the other
is,
one had-
I'll
go.
never financially recover from this. I was like, God forbid the bitch got blood squirting out her arm, but he was perfect.
So why is he in prison again?
Because he tried to
For
kill
the
Killing
him.
endangerment.
tigers.
And
I think for killing tigers.
No,
Oh,
he
he's
tried
trying
to kill Carol Baskin.
Oh, he hired someone to kill this other woman.
A competitor of his.
Yeah.
What, another woman? What was the
It
competition?
wasn't even
they
a
had
competitor.
tiger
She was a
farms.
hater, bro. Like, she just doesn't like people to own tigers and like breed them.
But she owns
Even though
them.
she
But
has
she
she has a
owns it, yeah.
tiger sanctuary, but they're still caged. It's just a larger.
She's
cage.
wild, bro. She killed her husband, fed him to the tigers.
Yo,
but
can
there's
you
no way
watch
to
this
prove
shit,
it.
please?
This
No,
shit is
because
so
it's
fire, bro.
Clearly, it's not worth me watching if he didn't get a pardon. If the show slapped like that, he'd be out. Clearly,
Season
Donald
2.
Trump fucks with a millie, bro.
Season 2.
Clearly, Trump fucks with Kodak Black. Clearly. The Tiger King? Nah.
Yo,
He
they
ain't
got a
fuck
man
with him
on
like
there
that.
with no legs, and he says, "I bet you think that these are gone from something." But no,
Nope.
I was in a car accident.
Car
I'm like,
accident,
nah.
bro. It was unbelievable. The show's incredible.
It was,
The
it was,
show's
it was really
incredible.
good.
You know, I want to go back to something Weezy said about the NBA players. You got to let people have their vices.
Oh, you just did what you do on the Breakfast Club.
What'd I do?
Mandy, not Wheezy.
What did I say?
Wheezy.
I meant to say, no, I said Mandy, yo. Y'all talking crazy, yo. I said Mandy, yo. I
you
said
do this
Mandy,
all
yo.
the
I
time.
said
Just
be
Mandy.
honest,
You
bro.
talking crazy. I said
didn't even
Mandy.
notice he said it.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
I said Mandy, yo.
Go
I think
ahead.
you said Wheezy, but it's easy to mix up you half honks.
Hold on, Mandy, you a half a honky too?
My dad is black, so
Damn.
I'm black.
No.
Yeah, you just gave that to
No,
Alex.
now
mom
we
is
switch it
My
up.
mom is white.
Yo,
Yeah.
y'all got to stop this black girl magic shit. Y'all got the apple. I don't know about the cadabra.
We're not going to
Y'all definitely got the apple though.
do that. We're not going to do that.
Charlamagne just said to me this morning that the Black Effect is 100% Black
Yo,
creators.
son, you gotta
It
kick
is.
them off the black effect, bro.
And
They
you
fucking
gotta
up my
chill.
numbers. We got 100% black creators. I didn't
Bro,
know.
they're taking the spot of a black creator right there,
Nah,
dude.
chill.
This is fucked up, son. You see how white people do? You know what I mean? You see how white people just sneak in?
Have you ever done an ancestry test, Mandy?
No, I'm there. No.
She's scared, bro. She's about to
So
find out
Weezy
she's white.
68, right? You said 68%.
Yo, y'all are
black?
white.
Yo,
Africans,
you
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
I need Mandy to be at least 40. If she's at least over 40% African, we still in
I'm for
business.
sure over 40%.
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta be. You
For
gotta
sure.
be.
My
Yeah.
dad- my dad's Jamaican. No.
I can smell the
My
crack
dad's,
on
dark,
you.
my dad's darker than you.
Oh yeah.
My dad is
now,
darker than you.
according to people like Ados, they would say you're not black though. They say that Caribbean black people are not black, which I think is ridiculous.
Mandy
but that's
Daddy
what
black.
they say.
Yeah. No, there's
No,
no.
I
What they
think it's
say?
He might got an accent, but that
They say,
motherfucker black.
wait, they say what?
They say Caribbean. If you're from the Caribbean, you're not an African descendant
African.
of slaves.
How? There
That's
was
not
mad
true.
slave
There were
trade.
slaves in the Caribbean.
I know that.
Jamaica is
who
where
is
they.
they?
I think Jamaica is where they sent the slaves that were fucking shit up too much here.
I'm not sure, but I just know that the African diaspora had slaves all throughout.
Yeah,
the
it's also
diaspora.
diaspora, but it's all good.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand that logic. They say that about Kamala. Oh, Kamala's not black. you know, because she's Jamaican, which makes no
she's not
sense to me.
African American.
She's not African
Now
American.
That's
there's
it.
a difference with
Yes.
that. The
Yeah,
history
you're not
in the
African-American.
The history in the Caribbean is way different.
White
than
ass.
Shut the fuck up.
You are
white ass,
African American
bro.
because you're born here.
I was born here. Yeah.
So what's your first generation?
Nah, she's Caribbean American. She's not
she?
African American. Yeah.
Look at us, really.
You're white, bro.
Yo,
you are
you-
white. You both white. You cracker
Yo,
ass
can you
crackers.
Google this?
You don't gotta say the whole thing. Just cracker ass. That's it.
Get your cracker
You add
ass.
another cracker, that's 100%.
That's
And that's what you are.
I'm a cracker ass
But y'all
cracker.
present as black though. So
Facts.
being that y'all present as black, y'all get the black
Not in like
experience.
the Rachel Dolezal way, but actually,
She don't
Yeah,
present as
not
black.
in the Rachel
She don't present as
Dolezal
black.
way.
Andrew saw her in person. Andrew said she was white as shit.
really, where'd you see her?
Airport.
Wait, so she didn't even look mixed?
Nah, she looked.
She got a
she
braiding
looked
salon
white,
at her
bro.
house, bro.
She had the braids and everything like that, but I saw her at the airport, man. Cracker ass. I did see her there, bro.
But no, you have to have. I was saying you have to let people have their vices. Like you're a
Yeah.
comedian, right?
Yeah.
There's things that you need before you do a show. When y'all do y'all live shows, there's things
Bottle
that
of
you need,
Tito's.
things you have to do. That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
you gotta let people have
Mandy
their
got a
vices.
bottle of Tito's. I take
She
shits
takes
before
tea.
the
She
fucking
takes
show.
tea and
I
Red
have
Bull.
tea and I take a shit and then I can get on stage.
But see, that's advice. But back in the 80s, 90s, guys used to smoke cigarettes. I read something yesterday that said Manute Bol was literally drunk for every single game he ever played in his life.
Wow.
Wow.
People have vices. They
What's
gotta
yours
get
before
pussy.
the Breakfast Club?
Prayer. I read my daily affirmations.
Those
I
are
do my
vices?
Those are
meditation.
not vices, right?
vices.
No,
are
well, maybe
vices.
they're like a ritual.
Well, I mean, I gotta have, I used to have my protein shake every day, but Taylor was trying to be funny for a whole week, and she knows I can't handle whole milk. I need almond milk. She got me whole milk
Did
for
you
at
do it
least
on
3 days
purpose?
straight. She was doing that shit on
Let's
purpose.
go,
And she was, yo.
Taylor.
She was, yo.
Let's
can't
go.
handle it.
You know
my
what,
bowels.
Taylor? No, you know what? That's actually not bad because protein shakes. Maybe you were trying to lose some weight. You were gonna shit it all out with. Thanks, Taylor.
Nah,
you
that
did a
shit
good
give me
job.
bumps and shit, man.
No,
Taylor,
very
doing
bad.
shit on
Okay.
purpose,
I like oat
man.
milk, but
I like oatmeal too, but that's my like green tea. Like I have small vices.
you should see Mandy and I before a show.
Can I get the
mean,
definition of a vice? Because I thought a vice was something that technically isn't good that you do. He's just using every word
A vice
possible
isn't
wrong.
bad.
Can I get the definition?
What's
Vice
the
is
definition of vice?
Hold on, I'm gonna
Vice
look it
is
up.
bad.
It's about to come out. Vice Land, Deezus and Meryl.
Absolutely.
And now we're dead.
Vice.
Sorry, they dropped
definition.
that ball.
Oh shit.
Immoral.
Yeah, that's
or
right.
Immoral or
Thank
wicked
you,
behavior.
thank you. You know,
Criminal
okay, there we
activities
go, there we
involving
go.
prostitution.
It's wicked behavior. Yeah, it's supposed
Okay.
to be something
Well,
that you do that's not
yours
good.
is a vice thing.
Yeah,
Why do people
alcohol.
call shit? Why do people call shit vices?
Because it's
It's
that.
your thing.
Because it's your thing that you do that technically is not something that you
Yeah.
should be doing, but you enjoy doing it.
Oh,
Like whenever I want to send someone a bottle of alcohol, I'm like, "What's your vice?" And they'll tell me.
Yeah. It's always bad things. Nobody's vice is yoga.
Yeah. Or affirmations.
There's prayer and affirmation.
what if you're trying to suck your own dick while you're doing yoga?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
Look that up on Pornhub.
No,
it's
that
a
might
thing.
be a vice.
That's
It's
a vice.
It's an awesome
That is
video.
a vice, but that's more of the sucking the dick, not the yoga.
Dominic Santos, by the way, is his name.
Yo, we
Who the
just
fuck
talked
is
about
Dominic
sucking your own
Santos?
dick.
He sucks
Yeah.
his own dick.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Pull
got
it
no
up.
ribs?
No.
No, seriously, it's an amazing thing to watch. It's like gymnastics, dog.
Yo, we knew a guy that could do
But
it.
Alex, he's Latina.
We saw a guy that could do it.
You guys
Remember
watch?
when we were filming? We were filming not Guy Code, but like remember when we were
Gay code?
Gay Code.
What was we filming where a guy was trying to
No,
fuck
it was
his
like
own
that.
dick?
It was like Guy Code, but we were all sitting on at a desk. Remember that shit?
Guy court?
Nah, we were at a desk and we were like,
At a desk.
I don't. It was part of Guy Code, but there would be 4 of us at a desk. It was different groups of 4.
Oh, when they was doing like the Guy code panel shit.
Panel, exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And Matt Broussard, funny comic, was like, yeah, I could suck my own dick. And then we made him, we didn't make him, we asked him, we were like, yo, could you show us how you would do it?
Whoa,
We didn't make him. We said, yo, can you me too yourself? And he bent over and he fucking showed us where he could do it.
He bent
And we
over
were-
and showed us what that mouth
He
do,
really
though.
did show us what that mouth
You don't
do,
remember?
bro.
No, I don't
Nah, you
this.
remember this. You were the one that said do it.
No, that was not me.
You
Maybe it
did.
wasn't his vibe.
You were like, yo, pucker up.
I don't remember.
You said that shit to him. You were like, yo, pucker up,
He
bro.
sucked it?
Nah, he just put his face where his genitals would be on his jeans.
Get the fuck
And then we
outta
asked him,
here.
we were like, yo, like, what is it like? And he goes, it feels a lot more like sucking a dick than getting a dick sucked.
I could see that.
I can see that.
It's a lot of
It's a
jaw.
lot
Like,
of
Yeah,
work.
it's like you'd think it would feel good, but it really just feels like sucking dick.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
But you would have to know how sucking dick feels.
Well, yeah, because he's sucking a dick,
So he sucked dick before.
his own dick.
Oh, so that's something he did on the regular.
I imagine he did it once.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if he did it.
Right. You just put it.
I maybe just put that in his mouth. I put those words in his mouth.
Do you tell yourself not to come in my face?
Say what?
Do you tell your own self not to come in my face?
Yeah, you got to pull out, just bust in the air, catch it.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? People think eating your own cum is
Y'all
super
never done
gay.
that, bro? Like Cracker Jacks or whatever that shit is.
Oh my God.
Yo, give me the ads, bro. Where the fuck is the ads?
Please.
Pull up the ads
Come
right
on,
now,
bro.
please.
You never
Pull up
bust in
the
the
gu-
air and caught it?
Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
suck.
Why would I catch my own cum?
Yo, you're going to have to catch it anyway.
Nah,
You
bro.
have to wipe it off your stomach or you could just catch it in midair.
Wipe that shit off like a man, bro. Don't catch it in midair.
Has it ever gotten on your chin or something? Like flew on your face and
Yeah,
accident?
I got hit.
plus
half
that's
the
too
face.
many,
I got face shot. Face shot at myself.
That's too many.
Scarred me, dude.
That's too fucking. That's too much work.
Yeah, it's work, bro.
Jacking off and catching your cum.
I wish we like.
I wish I had ejaculated like
Me
that.
too. Ejaculate.
Ejaculate.
Shout out to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Isn't that what squirting is?
Yeah, but it's
I
the
can't
different
do it,
angle
yeah.
because your urethra is not like for your dick. When the cum comes out, it could go towards your face.
Damn, man, I want to do the goddamn ads right here. This would be a perfect time to break and do ads.
Hold on.
But Taylor walked out.
Taylor!
Come on, producer.
I got it.
You got
it.
the ads, King? You got
All
the
right.
ads?
Oh, ready? And we
Let's
go.
go. All right, let's stop and pay some bills, man.
This episode has been brought to you by Blue Chew. Now,
Hey! We knew horrible decisions were going to be here today.
if you want to get that dick hard so you can go round after round
Like
after
my
round,
man.
Like
Break
man.
just
the tooth
like
with
her
that
man.
dick.
If you want to fuck a mouth, as they say, in the most powerful, beautiful, and consensual of ways, you have to do it with the chew. That is Blue Chew. And the way that you get this Blue Chew, by the way, same active ingredient that's inside Cialis, Viagra, all of those wonderful things. Only this is the chew, and this is the one that we use for a great weekend, a great night. Ladies, if your man hasn't used it, you are missing out. Make sure that he gets on the chew himself.
Question, Schultz, when you
Yes,
was
sir.
coming fast for a week, you didn't think of the Blue Chew?
I thought about using it to go round two.
Why didn't you pop the Blue Chew?
I didn't use it to go round two because you can get pregnant. You can get pregnant with round two.
Yo,
My God.
What do you mean?
Round two gets
cut
you
this
pregnant.
from the ad, yo. He's
Round two
wilding
gets you
right
pregnant?
now.
Round two gets you pregnant, bro, because there's some left over from round one, and that gets in.
Yeah.
Fucking gets you pregnant.
Nah. You crazy. And don't get me started on stupid things said on podcasts. We just said the dumbest thing I ever heard on
So
a
only
podcast
pull out
ever
a
in my
rant
life.
too?
Yo.
You said some dumb shit.
This is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my
Don't
life.
let him do this
Let
to
me
me
finish
right now.
this ad. Guys, Blue Chew. Okay? The Blue Chew.
Oh, you can run a train.
You can run a train with the chew. The Blue Chew train. Look, bluechew.com. Okay, make sure you use the promo code idiots and you're gonna get it for free. All you gotta do is pay $5 in shipping. All right, go do that right now and have the weekend of your life. Back to the dumbest shit.
Hold on, do we got
ever
another
said.
mid-roll?
Hold up now.
That we can squeeze in there?
Oh, we actually do. Can you hit that cushion?
hear
drink?
You so pressed to call me out about nothing.
Well, we still got another ad, another mid-roll. Okay, listen, 2020 was a rough year and a hard time to keep your head in a good place, but 2021 can be better. You know why they can be better? Because of our friends at Cushy Dreams, all right? They can help. Cushy Dreams specializes in high-quality smokable CBD, and CBD has been shown to help with anxiety, depression, even pain relief, fighting inflammation, and more. Cushy Dreams, extraordinary CBD-rich hemp flower comes in an eighth, okay? 8-ounce cans and pre-roll joints. It is cannabis that ships discreetly to you, directly to all 50 states. They offer specific indica and sativa strains that deliver desired effects, okay? You can pick whatever mood you want. You can relax, you can create, hustle, peace, energy, or even just dream. Okay, Cushy Dreams has great new flowers that just arrived too. Thanks to a fresh harvest, they have 8 of their best indoor indigos and sativas with their ultra premium line. As always, they have full gram pre-rolls. What's new is 5 packs of half-gram pre-rolls. We know you're sick of carts, vapes, gummies, and we know you want to smoke your CBD. Enjoy all the health benefits of CBD without getting high. It only contains under 0.3% THC, okay? So go to Cushy Dreams, Kushy, at checkout. Use promo code IDIOTS for 20% off your next order. Free shipping on orders over $20. Smoke your CBD with promo code IDIOTS for 20% off today. Cushy Dreams, smoke your CBD. Let's get back to the show. Oh, my bad.
Right. Just throwing your phone.
Okay, now, Schultz, you got any church announcements before we continue?
Oh yeah, man.
All right.
I'm gonna hit the road again.
Okay. Wait, okay.
Yeah, starting
Back
in
out
March.
there.
How does that? happen?
I'ma
How
get
is no
back
one
at
else
that.
able to hit the road and you're hitting the road?
Cause
today?
you're wearing them shoes?
I'm going to the crazy states, bro.
Oh, no,
That's where I'm
comedians is
going.
out. Comedians
the
is back
whites.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be out.
Yeah, I
there.
seen Duval back on the road, Chico
Yeah.
Bean back on the road.
No,
Comedians
there's
is out
plenty.
there.
There's plenty
Can
of
we
places
expect
you
some
could
more
do.
dropping in? I miss dropping
Oh
in.
yeah,
a lot.
dropping in's coming back. We're gonna do the whole thing. So that's excited. That's gonna be in March.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, we just put it up. I think the shows in Salt Lake City, I think they're sold out. I'm not sure, but you can check. But I think they're all sold out by now. But then we're also gonna do Columbus the following weekend as well. I think I'll post a flyer for that today.
Gearing up for that new stand-up special. I'm telling you, Andrew Schulz is going to be the biggest stand-up touring comedian.
I love it.
Okay,
I love it.
remember it was Russell
Peters.
Peters.
Yeah.
Russell Peters. I don't know if Russell still is. He was at one point.
There was a time where he definitely was.
He was the guy, like
Yeah.
$30
Global.
plus million globally.
Yeah.
That's going to be Andrew Schulz for sure.
I'll take it.
I
Let's
can't
do
wait
it.
to see you doing stand up on TV. Like I've said it, not even because I'm here. You are one of my favorite people to watch live.
you.
Seriously.
Well, the COVID fucked that up. That was supposed to. He
Yeah.
had a special with. Oh, I can't say that. Oh my God.
Wait, you did say
I
it.
thought we announced it. You
We
announced
could bleep it. I didn't announce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
You did.
Yeah, because if they don't act right, it might go somewhere else.
That part.
Netflix,
War.
Netflix, you really showed your range. But like, I'm ready to watch you just stand and tell jokes.
Look, for Netflix, it was a specific thing. It was like, let's tell the truth about some things that happened this year and like really make fun of some people who I thought deserved it. You know, they were kind of like getting away scot-free, and I really wanted to just roast them. But also like give people some peace of mind knowing that like most of us agree on all these issues, and the media is making us feel these horrible ways. And the reality is that we all can kind of agree regardless, you know, which side of the aisle you're on. I love stand-up because it's just so absurd. Like I try to justify the worst things.
But you get in your bag with improv.
Bro.
Like
Yeah.
your best moments are like the ones that we don't know are coming.
Those
And that
are
you may
always
not know
fun
are
for
coming.
those are always fun for people. But I definitely love that. So it's
Stand-up
cool.
is absurd.
Stand-up's
The
supposed to be
idea,
absurd.
of one person to think they can go out here with a microphone and make thousands of people laugh at once. Who the fuck do you think?
Yo,
you
that
are?
makes
fucking
no
good.
sense to me. As I'm walking out to the stage, every time as I'm walking out to the stage, if you notice, like especially I'm doing like theaters and shit, I like kind of walk out slowly because on my way out, I'm like,
I don't got no
this
songs.
shit makes no sense, bro. Like, I'm gonna just talk and y'all not gonna talk, and that's gonna happen for an hour. Like this
hour.
is crazy.
Maybe
No,
that's
for
why
real.
you talk to people, because you realize how weird it is.
Well, I love the conversation. Like even within my bits, like I still want it to be a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be like a speech. You know,
Yeah,
I want you to
yeah.
know that I'm listening to you, even if you're not saying something.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
know
why you
what I
talk
mean?
back and forth with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, like to me,
Crowd work
it
is
locks me
necessary.
into the bit and it makes it real. Like
Yeah.
there'll be something like there'll be times where I'm like in a bit and I'll like feel this is weird to even like say. I don't even know if people can relate to this, but like I can feel an audience's attention. I can feel it.
No, that's real.
I can,
It's really
like,
real.
I know if I have them on a string, and I
Yeah.
know if there's like maybe they're
you're
like kind
losing
of distant. You know what I mean? And it's like when I have them on a string, I'll stretch out those moments of silence as long as I possibly can. I want it to be like you're almost drowning, and then hit. And then when I don't, I really got to get in there to do it. It's just this weird.
Thank God for radio and podcast because I couldn't live like that.
Yo, it's
Shit,
hard.
we were on tour and we were doing that. Like
Yo,
there would be
there
just
wasn't one
energies of the
show
room.
where I didn't jump off that fucking stage.
Oh, I saw you.
I
yeah, you
realized
came,
that
yeah.
is so important. And Mandy
It
and I
is.
really got in our groove. Like Mandy, I realized is the one who is like making this show flow. And even when there's a moment where she's tired of it, she looks at me and then I go out there and I move. Like we have learned so much how to control a crowd and like really execute what a live show is. That's my most proud moment of anything I've ever done is Horrible Decisions Live.
Yeah,
When are you
those-
guys gonna
those
get
live
back
shows.
out there and do the live?
Man, talk to WME or somebody.
Right. I mean,
CDC,
our
Dr.
agent is
Fauci,
talking about the
Why
fall.
you waiting on
possibly.
people, bro? Why you waiting on people?
because we can't do the white states. They don't fuck with us like that.
Right, facts. We have a black audience.
Y'all never did the South?
The South is
Atlanta,
white.
Houston,
It's like Florida.
Houston, Atlanta,
Niggas,
Dallas.
Miami.
All them places are
Orlando.
open. All the ones you just said are open.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. We should be doing Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to Atlanta to just
We gonna
be
be
with
up
my
there.
friends.
I'm gonna jump out with a mask.
You haven't
No.
had Corona yet?
Yeah, I had COVID.
So
in
then what you
October.
worried about?
Because they said you could get it again, and there's a new
I
strain
don't
out.
listen to them with that shit.
And my mom is still battling
Also,
it 2 weeks later. Like,
Also, why is
still got it?
about that.
Oh shit.
10 days later. Yeah.
But that's normal. It's supposed to be 14 days.
Yeah, she still has all the symptoms.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and
Shit,
so
shit,
like
shit, shit,
to
shit.
be fair, and my sister just
What
has a
the fuck,
newborn.
Mandy?
Yeah, no,
Come on,
she's
yo.
in Florida.
She's in Florida, bro.
God damn, we all the way in New York.
You didn't say.
No,
Yo, you
my
saw
mom
it?
is in Florida. Calm down.
You saw how long it was before he stopped caring about someone else beside himself? You saw that shit? Nah. Did you see? Literally, it was 3 seconds. It's like a goldfish's memory. It was just 3 seconds. Like, oh, that must be rough for you. In 3, 2, 1. Could I be affected by this in some way, shape, or form?
Charlie, you ain't shit.
Listen.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm
No, we
looking
should do
forward.
Texas, bro.
I am looking forward to
Get
go
out
back.
there, yo.
Just one more
Get back
just a
out.
little bit of something.
Yeah, get a taste.
Listen,
go out
as
there.
soon as this shit open back up, you know, Black Effect live tours is definitely happening.
Oh, look,
Oh,
see
yeah,
how
it's
you trying to
okay.
take
Look,
that
you
shit, man? He just came right there.
Yeah. Get all that money. Get all that money. Hey, Charlotte, get all that money.
We have partnerships.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
real
will
live
say
partnerships.
that was the best contract, and to know we got our IP. That
Yo,
was
yeah.
one of the
That
best
was-
contracts
that-
we've had in front of us.
Nah,
Thank
I'm
you for
teasing,
that.
obviously, but like that was the funny shit. I think the Wild and Out guys was trying to go on tour. Do you remember this? They
Oh,
were
Nick
trying to go,
Clegg?
and then,
Early
and then
on.
Nick Cannon was like, "Nah, that's a Nick Cannon thing, bro." Like, they couldn't even you put Wild and Out in like the credits or some
Yeah.
shit.
Listen, church announcements.
Stay woke, Nick.
Tamika, make sure y'all pre-order Tamika Mallory's upcoming book, State of Emergency. It'll be out March 11th on Black Privilege Publishing, Simon & Schuster. We're actually revealing the cover this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're revealing the cover this Friday, so make sure y'all pre-order Tamika's book. And yes, The Black Effect. This week we launched, just yesterday, we launched Just Hilarious's Carefully Reckless.
Congrats, Jess.
Yes.
Hey.
Congrats. Great clip you posted.
Yeah, well, that's on her. Well, that's on the producers. Who produces Justice Podcast? Sim, salute to Sim.
Yeah.
Sim produces Just Hilarious
Hi,
Podcast,
Sim.
but that's out now. We also launched We Talk Back this week, which is with my homegirls from South Carolina, AJ. We can't hear you, Taylor, on the microphone. Not on the microphone. But yes, I mean, listen, they got a lot of downloads already. But AJ and Tammy, they're gonna be on Brilliant Idiots next week, actually.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, Horrible Decisions.
You know what I mean?
Charlotte sent
Decisions.
a really nice text about our audio listens, and that really made me feel good.
I mean, listen, they numbers is through the roof right now.
Yeah.
You know, like Horrible Decisions is through the roof. Horrible Decisions is the second most listened to podcast
Let's do it.
on Black
Oh, y'all
Effect.
thought we was just hoes, huh? I just need y'all to know we does this over here. You know, shit.
No, because you know what? Honestly, I be forgetting because our YouTube don't be talking about shit,
It
dog.
don't.
And I
We
just
got- we
started
need-
putting lip gloss on. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Well, things are multi.
I told you we come in there with graphic tees. That's the problem. They think they're coming to see whores, and we got graphic tees and sweats on.
Yeah.
Well, I put a
dress
little
it
nipple-
up.
We don't dress up for our
it
video.
up.
You got to dress up.
Can we do a podcast pro tip? I mean, I don't know if it's a pro tip, but this is what I've seen.
Okay.
Podcasts are multi-platform. Everything's multi-platform.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if you look at a show like The Breakfast Club, it's radio, it's YouTube, it's social media, and it's the podcast. Podcasts are audio and the visual, right? But the main thing is the audio.
Audio. Absolutely.
That's where the advertisers spend the money at. It's with the audio. YouTube is great, you know what I mean? But that's a whole other revenue check for people. But I think nowadays you have people launching podcasts starting with YouTube. I don't know if that's the best idea.
I agree with you. And I think that when you have the video component, especially early on, it takes away from the focus in making sure
Absolutely.
your audio is really good.
Absolutely.
Especially because, again, as a podcast, people are going to listen to you. A lot of people want to perform for a camera. And unfortunately, as an audio listener, that's the only way I listen to podcasts is audio. I'm not watching you.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess, yeah, that was a good pro tip.
I think the
I disagree.
But you're
see, I
you're
was gonna
big on
say,
YouTube.
You have utilized that formula of clips and visual to drive them to the podcast.
The reason why I disagree is because it's hard to discover a podcast on these audio platforms.
Is it?
I don't think
100%.
that at all.
I disagree.
How they find Brilliant
more like
Idiots?
No. Discover a new podcast. For example, like there are people who will discover Brilliant Idiots from a clip talking about a subject that's near and dear to them, but they might have no clue who the fuck we are. But they really care about red plastic cups, and we do a funny clip about red plastic cups, and then we put it on YouTube, and they're watching videos and videos about red plastic cups, and all of a sudden these two assholes start talking about red plastic cups, and they're like, holy shit, these guys are kind of funny. What else do they talk about?
Oh, you mean like the algorithm? They get fed the algorithm?
In their algorithm,
That you're
they
right
have the
about.
opportunity to discover, right? That's
like
why
a music track. It's going to play you
Exactly.
something simpler. But
here's the thing. What I was so big on video, the reason I was so big on video for specifically our podcast in the beginning is also when there's a story that hits, right? Like, for example, we talked about Tekashi on this podcast. The first time you ever talked about it was on this podcast. That generated 2 million views. We don't do 2 million listens.
Yes, we do.
Not per episode.
Yes, we do.
Not per episode.
Yes, we
No,
do.
we don't. I know the numbers. Trust me, we don't.
2.2 right now.
A month.
A month. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I
I'm
said
bugging.
per
All right,
episode.
never mind.
Yeah.
You're right.
So what I'm saying is, what that did is that brought us
Talk your shit,
in
King.
front of a whole bunch of different eyeballs, and some of them might be able to discover a podcast and then really start to like it and really appreciate it, especially in the beginning. Like in the beginning time, when we would put out clips and there was way less going on in the podcast world, literally anything with your name on it would just go through the roof because people were just so... They needed to devour whatever the fuck you were just saying. It was really amazing to watch. And we got so much growth because there are so many people that knew you but didn't even know you had a podcast.
Yeah, but
And now that happens with me and stand up and these things.
yeah, but
like,
with flagrant, y'all grew that with audio.
no, that's always video from
It's
the beginning.
always been video?
Always been video from the beginning.
But see,
Yeah,
don't
and
remember.
we would, and I'm not to cut you. I do want to hear your point, but like,
But isn't Patreon audio or is that video?
Patreon's both.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's like what we did is Patreon's a whole different thing, but what I think is having that video component is just the best advertising for your podcast because there is this YouTube algorithm that's going to push things in your face. There's no algorithm for audio yet. You're never scrolling just a random podcast feed on on your like a podcast app and they go, I'll try these people.
Well, no,
I don't know.
on Apple it is. On
Yeah.
Apple, it like I don't
It's
know
just
how
not
it
a
That's what I was
behavior
thinking about.
because it's so long. Like a 2-hour podcast is too much to digest for the first time, not knowing who the hosts are. But 5 minutes on a clip about a content that you really
I
enjoy.
agree with that, but Apple will recommend to you podcasts based
That
off
are
what
similar.
you've listened
Yep.
before. Yeah.
That's
But
what I
it's
was
such a
gonna
big
say.
barrier of entry.
It
2
is,
hours,
but,
you know.
But it's also people that choose that app for that thing, opposed to YouTube, where is that actually where you only listen to podcasts, or are you watching Andrew Schulz because of stand-up clips, or maybe found him through another clip and now you're watching a podcast? I feel like the reason Apple does it better is because more like this, people have found us through Joe Rogan. He had maybe
Yeah.
a porn star on once, and then Horrible Decisions was on next.
Speaking of that, that's why Horrible's numbers are through the roof right now. I mean, it's promo and marketing because of the Black Effect as well,
okay.
but the fact that they went on, what was y'all on? Call Me Daddy? Or
Oh no, we had the
y'all
ex
do?
call
had
her daddy
Sophia
girl.
Frank-
Y'all was on one of them shows.
And then all those.
We brought,
After
we
that-
brought we brought a white
Woo,
counterpart.
the white
Oh,
people were
man.
there
The
like,
white-
why
the whites
they
came
keep-
over.
It
I had
worked.
to be Dr. Umar the next week. I was like, listen, this is an Africans only podcast. You're lucky you're here.
We went from 27 white listeners to 29 real quick.
Y'all went way up. I'm just saying having that type of
get that, though.
opportunity to have your content advertised for free by YouTube. It's just like it's a no-brainer, and also social, having the clips go viral
I
on
agree with
Twitter
that.
and
For
Instagram.
free. Oh, y'all
that
paid
kind
to
of
have
stuff.
us on that little featured page?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I know we don't.
Full
I'm
circle.
just saying we never pay, but our clips just will go viral. It happens with Flagrant all the time. We'll be talking about Ellen, and then all of a sudden people will discover
Yeah.
it. But the thing about YouTube also is like I did Rogan once. I had a TED talk, right? All of a sudden, there's this synergy between audiences that the algorithm knows about. So I go do Rogan, and my stand-up clips are getting, popping, whatever. All of a sudden, this TED Talk I do goes viral. And I think it's over 2 million right now. But it's because all those listeners of Rogan also like TED Talks.
TED Talks.
So YouTube starts going, watch, you like this guy? You probably gonna like this guy's TED Talk because you guys like TED
You
Talks.
did that a while ago, didn't you?
Long time ago. It was the second time
I
I
was
went on.
surprised you didn't even pub that more. It was a good TED Talk.
Yeah, it was fun. No, I loved I
I
was
feel like
really
that's
cool.
the pinnacle of like entertainment. Like I made it a TED Talk.
That's like the pinnacle of like white. I talk for a livingness.
Stacey Abrams TED
Yo,
Talk
you know
was
who got
fire
a good
too.
TED Talk? Wallow, bro.
Yeah.
Wallow got a fire TED
Oh,
Talk.
he's
did?
great.
Oh, I gotta
He's
watch
a
that.
Nah,
great
Wallow
Joe.
got a fire TED Talk. Chris, where you at? I want to ask you something. Is he on?
Yo,
Talk to us about the audio video thing real quick. Give some tips.
well, I mean, I think what Andrew says makes sense. I mean, I think the issue in podcasting is discoverability. right? And I think, YouTube's algorithm is a lot more friendly towards that than iTunes or even probably Spotify. But I think the thing you always have to try to balance that out with is that, and I think you mentioned that earlier, is that an audio listen is worth more than a video view, if that makes sense. If you're comparing it 1-to-1, right? And it's not always a 1-to-1 comparison, but just in terms of something like a CPM, audio is worth more. Now, as more people kind of migrate towards video in the podcasting space, you might see the prices come down and meet somewhere in the middle. But right now, certainly audio listen is worth more. The question is, obviously the community on a place like YouTube is just tremendously bigger than the podcasting space right now. There's more things out there. So it's really, I think, curation and discoverability are just the two issues that everyone's trying to figure out.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
videos would be for promo and marketing.
Right.
And audio would be for the dollars.
I mean, it's not exactly accurate that they're worth more.
Yes, it is.
But how? When
I have
advertisers
an advertising agency.
I have a podcast network.
I sell the ad. Show me.
Come on. This is a dick fight. Fling your dick.
I'm gonna give you a peek. I'm gonna give you a peek. I'm gonna give you a peek.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a peek.
Yeah.
Because you my man. And this, I feel like you should share information and show people what's possible and what's out there.
I'm just saying, I sell the ads for this podcast and Flagrant, and I sell them based on the YouTube views and the audio views, and they don't get counted differently. It's a grand total of them both.
But I think what you're saying is if it was solely YouTube, right? Even I'm sure when you get paid through Google or YouTube, it is different from the CPM. I mean, Chris taught us that. Shout out to Chris, by the way, who put Horrible Decisions on.
Yeah, and I've seen the Brilliant Idiots and
But that CPM was so important when we were getting paid, and he taught me a lot about that.
Me, bro, it is what it is.
It's good. It's cool.
I'm telling you.
You can merge them for both, opposed to people on YouTube who can't do that.
What I would say is this. Technically, in terms of like an advertiser scale, right? In the way that we calculate them, they're the same. But what Chris is 100% right about is that an audio listen is more valuable in a way because the amount of time an audio person spends on a podcast is longer than video.
Yeah, that's what they're paying for.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think in that regard, it's more valuable. But monetarily speaking, in terms of like, if you get 200,000 views and 200,000 listens, you still charging the company you're advertising on 400,000.
You know what I'm saying that I'm not explaining? An ad read versus a YouTube ad. Let me clarify that.
The drop-in ads
I
compared
feel
to
like
an ad
no,
read.
that's totally different.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
But that's
So
what
was
he's
I.
talking about, and that's what.
Yeah,
No, but
you're
your
talking
ad-
about YouTube ad. I'm talking about ad read.
Right.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about ad reads. Like the ad reads are the combination of both of those view counts and listen counts together.
Right.
oh, so
but
y'all put the ad reads in the videos?
Yes, of course.
No, I'm saying I wonder if we're cutting our nose off despite our face in that situation. It feels like you're giving away a 2-for-1.
No. Trust me.
I'm gonna give you a peek.
Just trust me.
I'm gonna give you a peek, and I'm
Just
gonna watch
trust
that
me.
nose get
Just
hard.
trust me, bro. Just trust me.
Yo, should we get a rule out while you guys
Y'all are really measuring
I'm
this
just
here.
saying, bro.
No, it's not. It's all business. Like, we don't-
I get it.
bro.
Yeah, we don't compete over here. We're
I want. Hey, listen. If we can make more money,
Hell
by
yeah.
all means, let's make more
Absolutely,
money.
absolutely.
All I'm saying is like, from my understanding of the business, I can only express my understanding of the business. It used to be that they didn't care about the video ads in the early, or the video views in the early days. And now, since so many podcasts are watched, right? All of a sudden, those ads count, and they are way more valuable than they used to be. And now they're equivalent in terms of the overall number that
think it
we're
depends on the podcast.
advertising on.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, for
Yeah,
example,
it's
Flagrant.
platform based.
Yeah,
what you're
platform
saying
based.
is true, but
Absolutely.
there's a movement within podcast in some parts of the podcasting space to not count YouTube. It's all going to shake out one way or the other. But what you're saying right now is 100% correct.
And the reality is there are certain podcasts that are just, at the end of the day, it's like, do your listeners fuck with what you are telling them is good in those ads, right? Like there's a podcast, obviously, like The Read, right? Which has like insane synergy with their fans.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
And the things that they suggest to their fans, which I assume they actually believe in really strongly, their fans buy. So it don't matter if it's video or audio. I know they only do audio. They could say, nah, we want the highest CPM because we know we deliver.
Yep.
There are certain podcasts that do big numbers, but they can't sell a single thing.
That's a fact.
So their
That's very
CPM
true.
goes down,
Yeah.
right? So at the end of the day, it's not just a numbers game. Flagrant, we kill it. So we can
You
charge a
guys
very
have
high.
good ads for you. Like when we did, and I don't want to say them anymore because they don't pay us, but Chris, when we did a sex toy company and certain sex pills
Oh, yeah, they
or whatever,
kept coming back. And
that's
we-
our shit. People
and we
will
told
stop me in the street like, what's the code again, bitch?
And we
Yeah.
told Chris, we were like, you need to get Mo.
Yeah,
Get Mo
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're
Feminine
using
product
our
companies,
code.
people love using those codes. By the way, I use the Reed's code too because I fuck with the Reed. Before I even went to Squarespace, I'm like, I Googled the Reed's codes. When you fuck with a podcast, you want them to make money.
This is good podcast 101 for anybody out there that's listening.
But you should be paying What the Fuck Media for the rest of their
But what I
life.
like
and if you
too,
have a podcast,
listening-
you should have ads.
But also listening to both of y'all, this also goes to show, also with Chris being on, there is still not really a blueprint to
No.
how you can do
No,
this,
it's not.
which is
Facts.
amazing. Like
It's
that,
not,
you
yeah.
could sit here and be like, nah, I know what I'm talking about because I make money.
And you got a
Charlamagne sits here
network.
is like, nah, but I make money. And then Weezy and I have the experiences also not owning, we own our
I can
IP
tell you
and
how
stuff,
not
but-
to make money.
Oh, talk
You
about
have
it.
to read ads. You have to have ads on your podcast.
I 100% agree.
Like you have to.
Like
You have-
honestly, I
or
was terrified that
you
joining the
have to.
Black Effect,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have ad reads. I thought that before we understood what the business would be, I thought, you know
Yeah.
what, like we're gonna just basically have to pay to play, like a luminary type of thing, and I don't want that. I don't want anybody to ever have to pay for Horrible
Yeah.
Decision in a place that's not accessible,
Word.
or like I want to keep growing. I don't want you to stop finding us. And the fact that we could do ad reads, I love it, especially when our ad reads are fun. Like I said with Blue Chew, I used to say, put your dick in a bitch's mouth and break a tooth with
Whoa.
Blue Chew. I love that.
Jesus
I want
Christ.
people to buy
Why
that.
y'all so violent?
Yo,
Niggas want to
This
fuck
shit is
bitches like that.
We choose violence. We choosing violence over here.
Jesus Christ.
And girls are like, yeah, I want that dick in my mouth. It really works.
but yes,
Jesus.
it's an evolving business.
It is.
Absolutely.
And it's so new, man.
But it is gravitating more towards video as people are spending more and more time on YouTube and as podcasts have
But
grown.
that's because people ain't got jobs right now.
But it's also because the YouTube space is where podcasts grow.
It's different.
I'm just
That's
thinking
it.
like
that too. Yes.
I can't think of a new podcast that popped without video.
No, that's a lot of
Like
them.
Just
NPR
audio?
shit,
There's
maybe.
a lot.
Yeah, it's a
There's
lot.
a
More
ton with just-
majority. Like the video popping is more rarer than the audio.
No, I'm saying, but a new one that got really big that doesn't have video.
Nah,
I
that's
can't
a
think
lot.
of one.
It's a lot.
What's one?
mean,
I don't
it's-
think
it's-
we're in
it's
that
one
lane. I
growing
think we're
down.
watching funny stuff. I think that's why you can speak that way. And I agree. But I mean, when I'm listening for like NPR, TED
News.
Talks,
I was going to
Yeah.
say
mental health
news,
type
the
shit, I'm not watching
documentaries
those.
were like monster type of podcasts.
I don't like to listen to podcasts that have energy.
Oh, that's
like
a
mine.
great
Like,
point.
those news ones are
long
bigger than
form-
anything,
The
bro.
Yeah, the news and the long form story
The
ones,
long form
true
story-
crime.
yeah,
the
the
true
true
crime
crime
one, that's
podcasts,
great.
I love to see
Yeah,
people go
People
yeah,
like
back.
reactions in comedy, but
Yeah.
with the other real like in-depth conversations and things like that, you don't really
That's-
need
You know what a
That's
huge
true.
one was? That shit iHeart had called something in Alaska. Missing in Alaska or some shit like that. That shit was just
yeah,
audio.
yeah,
That
yeah.
shit was
Shit, look
that's
at the
just
read.
massive.
Yeah.
Right.
I would
the
love
read
to
don't do
watch
no
them,
video.
but
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
no, 100%.
You're right.
I think they're grandfathered in from a time where like
For
the
sure. They are
expectation
grandfathered.
They
was,
are grandfathered.
was
Yeah.
like, audio, but
Even
but
I look
you're
at the
right.
numbers Ebony K. Williams does with Holding Court. Like,
Yeah.
she don't have no video, but it's
I
just.
wish they did.
I do too.
I want to see
That's an
Dustin.
interesting thing. Like the news informational pods really succeed without a video component.
talk
because-
radio.
Yeah,
It's talk ra-
Yeah, but
exactly.
at the same time, what you guys do in the morning is talk radio.
That's why we're the number one urban. I hate the word urban podcast.
And I don't watch the Breakfast Club.
yeah,
The
yeah,
clips when like you do some funny moments and I can hear it, I do like seeing it after. But like
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the Breakfast Club.
But when
the
you
whole
really
thing.
think about like the rise
listen.
to fame of the Breakfast Club, that doesn't happen without YouTube.
Audio and video combined.
But you also,
Absolutely. 100%.
and there's a
It is
celebrity
100%.
component there, so you
Of
also
course,
have
of
to
course.
add the celebrity
Listen,
component.
yeah, exactly.
No,
There's no one
that's
thing.
Because we weren't
No.
that initially though.
was
Like
that?
literally 10 years ago, we did that from the jump. We started putting videos on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys
like
were
literally
on
since our
top of
first
it.
interview. We got every single interview we've ever done recorded.
I did want to
And-
watch Monique though. I went straight to YouTube.
That was a good one.
But and I think what happened, I would realize this when I would go overseas, like there's this profound effect that you guys had because you guys became like the one place for hip hop news, right? So it's just like if you're a hip hop fan in Sweden, you watch The Breakfast. It was religious.
Bro, we
you
get
watch,
10 million downloads a month in the podcast. And that's the
not
fourth,
even shocking.
And that's the fourth. That's the fourth highest place they listen to us.
right.
Number one is still
Wow.
radio.
Obviously, yeah.
Number two is YouTube. Three is Instagram, social media clips.
I'm
and
just
four is
saying, like, that it was
podcast.
just such a powerful thing, like to have those interviews and like every single day, people are just going,
No,
okay, that's what
internationally,
I'm
the
going to do.
Breakfast Club is like.
But internationally, it's YouTube. If you want to become a global fucking enterprise,
I agree with that.
And also just having the ability to like share that moment, like the shareability of a clip. You know, that's why Facebook shit goes, and even in a bad way. That's why all these fucking crazy motherfuckers storm the Capitol, because it's so easy to share the crazy shit on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like, Biden's a lizard. Share. Your whole family knows about it. Say what?
It's possible. Jury's still out on that.
They
I'm
say him
in.
and Justin Bieber are lizards. It's like a conspiracy theory about like taking their skin off. It's fucking crazy.
It's possible.
Yeah.
This is the YouTube rabbit hole I don't fall
Bitch,
down.
I love that shit.
I don't
be
know
on
shit
Reddit
about
like,
people
hold
being
on,
lizards
who's
and
the animal?
shit.
Oh, I love it.
And then I'm glad that y'all came today, because this is the second time me and Mandy have spoken in 5 months.
Yeah,
So she said.
I did just. Well, no, it is.
Why?
It is.
not.
It is.
We
We
spoke
text each
more than
other. We
once?
spoke on the phone
Oh,
once.
okay. I get it. So
Yeah.
okay.
So well, and
Okay.
I do want to bring that up, because while we're talking about podcast networks, I am a part, and I'm not gonna, just
can
because.
say it.
Okay, well,
I'm
yeah,
not a
and you
hater.
see, I did the same to him, because y'all got to talk. But I'm on another network right now, and I'm with two new co-hosts that aren't
Say the
familiar.
name of the network.
Oh, I'm on the Joe Budden Network. I have. See, the thing is, my two co-hosts
Alex, bleep
have
that
never
later.
potted before.
I'm just playing.
Well, no, but I wanted to talk about it, because as far as also a lot of podcasters aspire to be a part of a network. And so they expected pretty much for like a report card. And I'm like, listen, we have to look at it. I come from a corporate background where I can't go to the CEO and say, hey, how do you think I'm doing? And I think they expected that from Joe. I think a little bit. And when people see us with you, I think they just think that we talk all the time. We have dinner because we're a part of the Black Effect. And I'm like, no, I don't have access to just be like, hey, Charlamagne, can you tell me how we're doing? What's our numbers? What am I doing? And you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people.
Why do you say you don't have the access? Why do you feel like that?
But I also just feel like, because of the busy person and CEO that this man is, for me to call him and ask for a report card on how we're doing his horrible decisions. No, we see how many people are in those threads with IR.
You just gave the report card.
Welcome to
You
give
said
you.
number two.
I know, yeah.
On the whole
I
network.
hit y'all up a couple weeks ago and told y'all.
Yeah, that's when we spoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watch your.
I just don't think it's accessible. And for me, also just to be respectful of what you're building with the Black Effect.
Yeah.
You are dropping shows almost on a weekly basis. So a part of me is almost selfish to feel like I can just hit up a network head
I get it.
and be in that way. I don't know. That was my take on it.
I get
so
it.
when I say it wasn't even in slight, but it was just like, I'm not doing that with Charla. I don't hit up Joe like, hey, can I get a report card? Like, you have to be, whether you aspire to be on a network or whether you're new to a network, you have to care first about the product you're putting out, the content you're putting out. And if you're giving 110%, fuck a report card.
Well, I think the other thing is, Charlamagne didn't make horrible decisions. It's not the birth of his network. He acquired it because it's a bomb show.
That's right.
And Charlamagne has put us on to mad shit.
Absolutely.
Because of how good our show is. And I don't want you to like be checking in with us all the time. I love that iHeart does. We got a scheduled call next week, but I feel bad now because I be calling you for nothing.
Who says you can't?
I mean, like,
I don't even know what's
happening.
happening right now. What
Just nothing.
what is this? What's going on?
Tell him, Mandy.
Okay, I mean, it's not anything. So basically, there was a meeting that we had on my other network on air. And they
See, the
wanted,
thing is-
yes, but they wanted my co-host Liv and
What's
Bridget.
wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just
Why
talking
can't we
about
mention
what
the show?
happened.
Let's talk about the
I'm
show.
mentioning the show.
See, the thing is-
Cross promotion.
But I bring
Yeah.
it up to say we had a meeting on air on mic.
I think it's funny, by the way. I see your guys' clips on
Thank
Instagram.
you. Thank
I think it's funny.
Our YouTube sucks. Like, I have no knowledge of YouTube. So listening to you talk, like, this is all new. Like, but also with our content, everything is not monetized. Like, we need help with our YouTube.
I learned this
I'm
the hard
shocked
way
y'all
because
YouTube not popping though.
But no.
Yo,
We
for
have
as
over
many
50,000
listens as we get on
Yeah.
audio, I be
Nigga,
shocked
we'll go
too.
there and get
It's
like
15
10
to 20 something.
We get like 10, 15,
Really?
20,000.
And y'all
I like
cross
it.
promote on the audio? Y'all tell people to go to the YouTube page?
We don't really be doing that.
No,
too
we don't
much.
be doing that.
Oh, that's a start.
But you know what it is?
we
No
don't really
bullshit.
do that.
After 4 years of just talking,
that's a start.
I forget.
Yeah.
People would be on the YouTube like, y'all bitches need to put makeup on. And I started wearing makeup. Like, all right, I guess that's why we here today.
Wow.
You know, I mean, we got it. It's learning. It's a
It
new
also,
thing.
you need a nice visual. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
Like, your guys' visual was, well, now you're set up that you guys have the studio, but the, what is it called? What was it? What was the old,
The horror wife?
No. Engine room. Like, engine room
Yeah,
visually
yeah,
just
yeah,
sucks.
yeah,
And it's like,
you gotta
that was
build a set.
That was part of the reason why.
Which is why
Yeah.
y'all never
built
went
this
over
shit.
that.
No, Mandy and I
Yeah.
are about to build our set, especially for, I mean,
You have to, if someone's going to be watching for 2 hours, it's
I
got to
agree.
look nice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
Flagrant
I
is
agree.
super detailed.
you're
And
right.
this is,
But our listeners deserve that.
$100,000 robot in the studio.
Talking
Like,
about
We ain't
Talking
found that
down with with your rich ass.
We
Pick
might
up the
spend a few
numbers you dropping, bro.
Different, bro.
Let's do a good
numbers
thing.
you dropping,
Different out here, bro. I got my camera on Kiffle.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
listen. The moral of the story is, I'm always talent first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Regardless of what I'm CEOing. I don't care if it's the Black Privilege book publishing imprint with Simon & Schuster. I don't care if it's the company me and Kev got with Audible. I don't care if it's the Black Effect Podcast Network. I'm always talent first. So don't ever think you can't reach out.
We just added a clip channel to ours.
And that's your
and
promo.
I
I
do
should
that
call it
looking
a
at your-
click channel, yo. Come on. Marketing, yo.
That's it.
Keep the brand going.
Now this one y'all need to talk more than once.
Now we
No
talking.
shit, we need to talk more than
Going.
once.
Just
No,
That's
I like
fire.
it. No, and I mean, to be fair, we did talk shit over the summer. We were talking a lot right before we joined Black
I mean, you were
Effect.
on all the meeting calls. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I was shocked about that. Like, but again, I guess it's probably just thinking corporate. I'm not going to the CEO to ask him for a report card. And so, even me sharing that, Joe was like, y'all can talk to me. Y'all can call me. You're telling me I can call you. I can talk to you. So I appreciate that.
But I'm going to tell you to call Dolly as soon as you call me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dolly, no. Dolly is the president of the Black Effect Network. And by some things she just knows right off the bat more than me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all.
It's just funny that like you feel so you may be insecure about inconveniencing one of the guys that are your bosses, but you
And this we partners, and this my
Partners.
homie.
Partners.
Yeah, I don't like the boss word.
Yeah.
okay,
partners.
not your partner, but you feel zero insecurity about pegging a guy that you're having sex with.
That is a great fucking point.
You are a fascinating woman, yo.
That's a great fucking point.
Damn.
But in all seriousness, I just want to see you guys get the most views that
Me
you
too.
possibly can get. And I'm not saying that information, I truly do not want it to come at as condescending or any of that kind of shit. It's not at all. There's just rules to this shit. And obviously those rules change a little bit. And as they change, we try to adapt with them. And I try to share that with as many people as I possibly can.
I want everybody to win. I'm not in competition with nobody. I want everybody to win.
Okay.
I genuinely,
I like that.
truly want
I
everybody
genuinely
to win.
disagree with the last statement you made.
What's the last statement? Tell me what the last
There are certain
statement is.
people that I do not want to win.
Hey, man. You
Name
know
one.
what?
I'll be honest, but Joe's not one of those people. If he wins, great. If he doesn't, great.
It ain't up
I
to
don't
us.
really give a
Listen,
fuck.
it's not up to us.
It's also
Whether
not my
somebody
world.
wins. That's
It's
right,
nothing. It would be
man.
stupid to like not care to like really care about someone's success in a world
Yeah,
that
but
you're
you
not
don't.
even
You
in.
even don't care about the success of any other comedians. The stuff that you and Alex do is
No,
it's
that's not
particular
true.
to you.
No,
you can't.
But you can't.
I agree.
You really can't.
You can't.
Oh, I want
You
them
gotta-
to
you
be
gotta-
successful. I try
gotta
to
be
help
like
as
this.
much as
Tunnel
I
vision.
can.
Yes,
That, tunnel vision.
Imagine if Usain Bolt was running and he was looking to the left or the right to see.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to just go.
Yeah,
And when you
I
get to where you're going, once you cross that finish line, then you look back. You be like, "Oh, I'm already over here."
I don't know.
With the flag
I
waving.
think
But
it's
there are
different. Like
certain people that when they fail, it feels very good.
Nah,
yeah,
not
today
to
was a
me.
great day for me for Trump. I agree.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
Not
yo,
to me.
be honest. Be honest.
He don't see it as a fail. He got his Twitter
love
back.
watching him
Not
get
to
on
you,
the helicopter.
Charlotte. Not to you. Hold on. There's certain people that you don't enjoy when they take an L.
Not an L.
Really?
I like seeing people get what they deserve.
I hate the way he talks. The way he
You
talks.
hate the way he
The way he
talks.
talks.
Him every
I
week.
hate. The way he
Look.
talks. I hate.
What do you mean?
Nobody ever said no more than
Good
this
or
guy. Right
bad?
here. You could tell Charlotte. You could be like, yo, you got Timberlands on. He'd be like, nah,
Nah,
technically
actually,
they're
they're
Timbs.
construction boots.
You know what kind of answer that was? That was a very Joe Budden. Let me get my way out of that answer. That's what the fuck. That
No,
was.
I really don't like to see people like lose, but I do like to see people get what they deserve, good or bad.
Okay.
If
You know
you
what I mean?
treated me
That's
like
all.
shit,
That's it.
If you treated me like shit, especially when you didn't have to, if you just did
Agreed.
it for your own fucked up
Ego.
reasons, for your own ego, and I know I'm gonna pass you.
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm trying to treat you in the most cordial way possible because I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And there'd be no reason for me to beef with you because I know it's eventually is gonna be beyond you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have no reason.
Yeah,
But if
yeah,
you
yeah.
treat me like shit when you really don't have to, I do not feel bad if anything happens.
It's hard to
you
have that
that's
energy
shitty.
when you're doing well, which is why I can understand why
No.
you're speaking that way. Like the better I do in life, the more I feel good about everybody
Hell
else's.
yeah.
Right?
And I be knowing when I hear certain people talk, I can sense pain. You know what I mean? I can sense trauma. I know when people have a lot of unhealed issues that they haven't dealt with. So I don't take shit personally.
Y'all go.
it's
y'all
fuck-
go.
you're
Y'all go
more
read shook ones.
Woke than me, man. Cause I don't know. Like, if I don't like you, I don't care about your pain, your trauma. You know what I mean? It's like
I just said
figure
that.
it
I
out,
just said that on the podcast.
She did.
Figure that shit out.
I just said
yo.
that. I don't give a fuck. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, and I don't care about how you feel, how I make you feel, nothing.
All
No,
your
I-
pain and trauma, all
I
that
thought you were
shit.
talking about with the breakup thing.
I'm just saying I can understand when certain people say certain things that I know it's not about me. That's all.
Okay.
That's true. You can't take everything.
Yeah,
personally.
don't take it personal. That's all it
better
is.
at that shit. yo.
We all do, because we take when you take shit personal, then it hits you in an emotional way, and it causes like old triggers to resurface, and now you mad, and now you looking for revenge, and now you not
But
focused
you know
on
what?
what
You've
the
been
fuck
through a
you should
lot.
be
You've
doing.
done a lot of therapy, and when you elevate in that way, like I don't vibrate on low frequencies.
Me neither.
And it took a long time to get to that point where I felt elevated. Like when bitches even talk about me or people are saying mean things to me, and I could just not give a fuck. That's a real like.
Yeah.
You level up.
Hell yeah.
But you know what?
I left the Bronx, so I really don't be listening to nobody
When
no
you just
more.
said you felt
Oh,
like
you
you
from the
couldn't
Bronx
read-
and Florida?
Don't do
Bro, Mandy,
Don't do.
Mandy was
Mandy.
making money and would
Whoa.
not leave the Bronx. I,
I
didn't
would not
get
leave
it.
the Bronx,
You
but
know
I
the
just left
craziest
the
people in
Bronx.
America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
That's what I hear.
Jesus
But I'm not
Christ.
crazy, I promise.
Nah, man, you definitely
Look at
crazy.
your shirt.
It's just a Buddha hoe. That's what I tell men right before I peg them. It's okay. It's just your Buddha hoe.
Holy
Yo,
shit.
Mandy is so fucking wild, bro.
No, I'm not
When
though.
we were doing an episode, I forget what it was. I think
Oh,
it was,
Jesus.
this shit was the funniest thing ever, bro.
What
Blueprint.
happened?
Oh my God.
Mandy said to my face,
Don't do. We
she
don't have to
goes,
relive
no,
this.
No, she goes, we're talking about something. I forget
Birth
what
control.
it is. It was birth control or something that she'd be like,
Science.
honestly, I don't really believe in science like that. I said, what? She goes,
See what's wait.
she goes, I don't believe in science. Like, I go, like, the whole thing of science?
Wait, you're
like,
talking about the airplane.
no. Also, no,
She sound like a Trump supporter to me.
no.
we not
That's
gonna
MAGA
do
as
that.
fuck.
We ain't gonna do.
Yo,
That's MAGA as
I
fuck.
almost
I don't
pissed
give a-
myself when you told her fucking.
Yo, what did she? Wait, what was she
Andrew
saying
said,
about gravity?
How could you
She
not
didn't
believe in
it.
science? Andrew goes, well, how do you think airplanes are made?
Yeah, and then what did she say?
Blueprints. Valid. I had an answer.
She got
I
a
had
Have an answer for everything,
Wait,
bro.
she got a
She
point.
kept it like, I was like, well, what do you feel about the plants and shit? And she was just like, I'm skeptical.
Mandy, we're on one. Mandy,
What do you think
we're
about?
on a planet.
Hold on, there's a star.
No, it is.
Dog,
Pluto is not a
be
planet no more.
wilding about science. It's so
Okay,
bad.
so what's up with what up with?
What? We're not gonna do this.
Yeah,
No, this
yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys. That you if you think you're an idiot, if you think
I'm just saying. You don't believe in planets, Mandy?
no, I
Bro,
believe in planets,
This
but I
is
believe
Neil deGrasse Pegson right here.
it's just that of course I don't know. I feel like it's what we should just take as fact and not question. So I feel like it's fed to us, and we're just not supposed to question it, which is why I question it.
like one of the, which one?
But we're on a planet.
Yeah, I didn't say we weren't. I mean,
Wild
that's the
girl,
name
yo.
that they gave it.
but
to.
is it round?
No,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been looking up and having
we
more
have a business
conversations.
together. Don't do this to me right now.
So I did it. So when you go to the beach and you look all the
Son.
way over, like
Cut this out, Alex.
Why?
Mandy, stop.
Why?
Shit, we got a flat earther right here.
I
baby.
didn't say
We
it
got
was
a
flat.
flat
I didn't
earther.
say it was
Go
flat.
ahead. When you go to Rockaway.
No, first
You
of
are
all,
2 YouTube videos away from storming the Capitol.
Yo, this
Trust me.
gonna be on the
okay,
clip
no, we're
list.
done. No, we done. We done. If you think you're brilliant, maybe. If you think
When you go to the
Let's do some
ocean.
asking idiots, Taylor.
ooh, let's get some good ones.
Yeah,
too.
let's do some asking idiots.
Ask that one about
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if the Earth is flat or not.
Huh?
See,
Fucking with you.
I would
Listen,
believe
just
Joe
saying.
Biden is a lizard
Bro,
more than I would the
two
Earth.
flat earthers in the room. It's time to
right?
go. Bro.
Y'all sitting here laughing at me about what shape the goddamn planet is, and y'all talking about people as lizards and shit, and that's cool.
Yo, but real talk though, parts of the world are flat.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where you're going with this.
Parts are flat. Right? It's like
Someone in the comments help me.
parts of the world are flat.
Hey, bro,
parts of the world go up, parts go down.
I like drums, bro. That's how I like my planets, all right?
What?
No flats, drums, bro.
Drums only.
You don't like flats?
That was a sophisticated joke to get right there. You needed to fucking be a music major at Howard University.
Talk about chicken. Oh, you just needed to eat chicken.
Talk about
Oh
chicken.
shit!
That's all.
I thought it was some drumline joke right there. I didn't know.
Only black people just do drums and flats. The white man, the cracker came out there.
I was doing this shit right here, bro. Shit, I don't know. It's chicken. It's the good part and the not good part.
You got any dick questions in there,
He
Taylor?
said,
That's
is
why we
it
here.
Ritz or saltine?
Oh, I do like a nice little cracker. Yo, crackers are so fire with some cheese on it.
All
Oh,
right.
you know that's my favorite meal.
Yes, it
literally.
is. You fucking honky.
I thought you wasn't fucking white guys no more.
I'm not. It's just a wild time. And I haven't had pink dick in what, almost 2 years?
That's a lie, yo.
How?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that. All right, what question we got, Taylor?
You want me to go through our whole mail? Let me see
I'm
who we
just trying
got.
to
People
find
be
some
fucking their
freaky
sisters and
Stop
shit.
thinking
on
horrible decisions is all freaky.
Yeah, we have a range
Just
here.
ask for some.
We have a range.
Come on, let's see. Come on,
All
Taylor,
right.
give us one.
Okay. So D-Hill_fit. You either have to watch a man bang a wife or fiance, or your wife has to watch a man bang your which one?
Say that again.
All
man.
right, he's not
What happened?
speaking proper English. Sorry. Okay.
I need you to
Would
proofread these, Taylor.
Rob Stradamus 777. Would y'all rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or fight one horse-sized duck?
Come on,
All right,
Taylor.
all right.
Taylor, come on.
I was going
Taylor,
somewhere
come on,
else.
Taylor.
And he was just really hyping you up.
Taylor.
Like, I
Taylor.
need Taylor. And this is
Taylor.
what Taylor is giving us.
That was disrespectful to me. I felt disrespected by that.
I'm
I
looking
fucked them little
up our
I
shit.
fucked them little horse-sized ducks up, though. I tell
Oh
you that
my
much.
goodness.
Horse size.
But them shit'll be strong because they're
No,
horses.
duck
Ducks
size
have beaks.
horses. Oh.
One duck-sized horse or 100.
Oh yeah, you just stomp them all out, dude. Squish them.
Yeah, but they big though.
They're big.
no, they're duck size.
but they like horse
A
meat.
duck-sized
Horse meat
horse?
is lean and tough.
Nah, you could squash a horse.
Or a horse-sized
A lot of them y'all answered already. That's why I'm like.
Would you ask
Do you want me to
Oh,
pull up one of these? I
yeah,
gotta.
pull up one of yours, we.
All right,
It was on Patreon.
I love listening to y'all. It's been about 3 years. I was recently having the best sex of my life. We've been dating for 3 months, and he brings out a side of me sexually that I didn't know I had. I literally had a seizure on the dick.
What?
Yes. So she says his best friend is also his roommate. And if they haven't fucked already, I know that if they did, they'd love it. They both identify as straight, but the energy is there. His friend is really fine, and I'm heavily fantasizing about an MMF threesome. How do I go about
What the
this?
fuck is MMF?
Male,
The
female.
same thing you posted at Just Hilarious just talked about.
I don't know if I should go and leave it in my daydream, but plot twist, his best friend is dating my little sister. And she could never find out. Do I leave it alone? Do I wait until maybe his friend and my sister break up? Do I tell my man? I feel like it's so chaotic, but I also think it'd be great to watch my man's best friend suck his dick. Please help me sort this toxic fantasy.
Well, first of all, I got to think. MMF is male fantasy. Is that
Male,
like
male.
female.
okay? Is that the politically correct way of saying getting a train ran on you?
First
Oh,
off,
no,
we're
we
not
ain't
doing
gonna
this.
do
We're
this.
not doing
I'm
this.
old school. I
If
don't
there's
know.
3 people, it's a threesome.
A train
What's a
is when
train?
you're waiting to
Train
get fucked.
is
Like they're coming in. It's like a circle.
A train is a
circle.
caboose. Like there's
But a
one after
threesome's
the
more
other
intimate.
after the
You might get a
other.
spit roast. You might have one here. That ain't a train.
So it's got to be more for 2 than to be a train.
Yeah.
Or one guy has to fuck you, leave, and the other one comes right after.
That's the train definition.
That's the
like
train.
y'all aren't involved in it together. She's not sucking dick while she's getting fucked because that's not a train.
That's a threesome.
Yeah.
Look at
Got
y'all
you.
learning.
Got
Yeah.
you. Got you. Now,
You're
why,
not here for
if
it.
the dick is so good and
Andrew's
she's
like,
enjoying
fuck
it and having seizures on it, would she want his roommate
Caesar
to fuck
Same
salad?
him?
as a threesome. You could have great pussy and want another pussy in it to make the pussy more fun.
I'm just glad I'm married because y'all greedy nowadays, bro. That just sounds like
Yeah,
greedy.
sex is
bro.
getting
That just
weird,
sounds
man.
greedy, bro.
Sex is just getting weird.
Well, we know it is for you.
I think we need to stop it.
Stop having sex.
Yeah, I think we need to pump the
I think
brakes
you're
for
already
about 8
pumping the
years.
brakes at 3 minutes.
I think
Brandon.
everybody needs to get back. You know what I mean? We
Get
just
back
need to
to
bring
what?
it back. We need to bring it back. Start at the beginning.
The beginning of the
Some nice
beginning of
retro
time.
missionary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying? Keep it simple.
Real
But
talk.
see,
That's all.
Mandy's advice, because she's had a fantasy about brothers, or was it father or son?
Father and son.
You want to fuck a
fuck the Ball
father?
family?
No,
Yo.
I would like. No,
Come on, yo, tell the fucking
you
truth right now,
have to
Mandy.
chill.
Mandy, have you fucked the
No,
Ball
I
family?
have
did
not.
go to
You
Ball
gotta
twice
chill.
last year.
Don't do that.
I'm just
What
saying.
happened?
Don't do that.
What happened last year? What happened last year?
They not even. He don't even play in LA no more.
Oh, okay.
That's-
I'll-
you know.
I'm being messy. I don't
You
know.
be
teams.
messy. No, don't make your eye like that. I don't know that man. I don't know that man. I wouldn't know that man if you
Yo,
walked-
that would be amazing, yo.
What would?
A bunch of black entrepreneurs fucking each other. You, Lonzo, LeVar.
Yeah,
That'd
no,
be incredible, yo.
they're not entrepreneurs. They're athletes. And
No, they are entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Big baller brand.
They
Well,
got
what
a
about
shoe?
everyone on the Black Effect Network just start fucking? How about that?
Ooh, who can I
I'm married.
fuck?
Do you like anyone?
Well, Justin's gay.
What were you gonna say? Then stop.
Do we have an Instagram page, Charlamagne? Let me see
What are
who
you
my
gonna
top
say?
pick.
Then stop, bro. Hey, bro.
See, he stopped himself.
What are you
He
gonna
stopped
say?
himself.
I'm married.
And then you were gonna say
Black
something.
men don't cheat.
No, I wasn't.
Are there
Ain't
any
Jeezy
black
on the Black
men
Effect Network?
on the
He
Black
got
Effect
BDE.
Network?
Yes,
He
a lot of black men on the
married.
Black Effect.
Okay.
Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson,
Debbie Brown is so hot, but she's spiritual.
85 South
so.
Show,
Oh yeah, 85.
on,
Drink
Bro.
Champs, Glasses Malone.
Oh, I love glasses.
We
dude.
do have. You have some
Gangsta
real.
Chronicles.
Come on, keep dropping all the Black Effect pods. Let's go.
All right, so some of those dudes, you want a father and son.
It was just. It's a fantasy that's never happened.
No, I thought about that though. I'm not
What?
gonna lie.
Wait, you've thought about a mother and daughter? See?
Yes, mother and daughter. Thank you,
See?
Mandy. Jesus Christ. These guys, man. These guys are
no!
It's like, yo, you thought about Michael Thompson and Klay Thompson? No, I thought about a mom and the daughter.
You would fuck the light skinned looking motherfuckers, bro. You would.
Don't do
Yo,
that.
you would.
Especially when it's a mother that's like 40, 41, and the daughter's like
Who's
24,
the celebrity mom?
25.
Oh, Lisa and Zoe.
Who the fuck is that?
Lisa.
The
Lisa
Kravitz.
Bonet, Zoe Kravitz.
Nah, I never thought about that.
Okay, well I have.
Hold on. So, you want to have sex with a mother and
No,
her
I said I
child.
thought about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a thought. It's a fantasy.
Right, I said
It's
I
like
thought about
stepmom
it.
porn. Like
Nah,
that, is that
it's
your
just
thing?
that you got these, you got
Bro,
these,
that
you got
is the
these,
most
you got these,
disrespectful thing to do to a guy.
you got
Is
these
it?
mother-daughter unions that are like more like big sister, younger sister. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Like
she's
Bernice
41.
Virgo's type?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I never thought about that one, but yeah, in that realm.
But still, like that dude, the mother's ex-husband, can never say anything to you ever. Cause you fucked his whole family. Yo,
Well, no, not
you
because
are diabolical, bro. Like,
Andrew was
imagine you
looking at
fuck
one
someone's
person.
whole
he was
family.
really thinking. He
though.
was thinking hard.
You got a thinking of a joke face, and you had it on.
If somebody fucked my whole family, bro, I gotta move.
Don't ever call me step nothing, bro.
That's-
I fucked the whole family. I am daddy.
Oh,
Okay?
God.
I am the daddy. Don't ever
Not
call me
daddy.
step nothing, okay?
Oh, you're pops.
What the
Bro,
fuck is
that
wrong with
is
you?
terrifying.
Pops
Yo.
is worse.
Pops is disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
That is disrespectful.
Pops is disrespectful.
Do you guys think twins are weird? Because I do.
Oh my!
What do you mean
God.
twins are weird?
Like when
No.
people want to fuck twins.
I wanted to fuck twins too.
Bitch,
I brought that up to a twin I was dating.
How did she take that?
I had a girlfriend who had a twin sister,
Oh, shit.
and I was
like
like,
identical?
identical, and I was like, yo, so have y'all ever done sex? You know what I mean? I was like, yo, y'all
You
ever
talking
do
through your teeth?
sex? Yeah. I was like that.
So you can make it seem like you weren't seriously asking. Gotcha.
Exactly. I was like, yo, y'all did that. And
That's the most fucked
Yo, you know me, I'm just talking crazy.
It's
I'm
crazy
I'm
shit out here,
crazy.
But what you doing?
What they look
Hey,
was
but
her
answer though. That's what you say out there.
What was her answer?
And then she was like, and then my girl looks at me with her girl there and goes, are you asking me if I fucked my sister? And I was like,
You wild girl, yo, you crazy. She talking
and
crazy.
then she literally goes to me and she goes, that's incest. And then my reaction was like, for y'all, not for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
This is so sick. This is WPS.
Just out here with a thruple.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Oh
But
man.
for
I'm
real
dead.
though, like if you fuck twins,
Oh God.
would you not?
That shit is mad
How
redundant.
far would you want it to go?
That's redundant.
Like, because when twins do porn,
Yeah.
it's
man.
only legal on Pornhub if they're like separated, like it's like back and forth. Like
oh yeah.
What do you mean?
they're not allowed to
They're
post
not allowed
videos with incest.
to hook up with
It's
each other. That's
incest is
incest.
illegal.
That shit is illegal,
Really?
bro. Yeah.
But what would you want the twins to do? How do you mean really?
I didn't know that was illegal. What if they're not fucking each other? What if it's like two guys and a girl, or two girls and a guy, and they're not touching each other? They're just fucking this one individual.
That's how it has to be.
hypocritical is this?
Uh-oh.
Twins can't even share a nut, but they're here because they shared a nut.
Yeah, that's politically incorrect. Bro. Nah, I'm with you.
crazy.
Yeah, we need to. That's not. Yeah,
The
word
only
up.
reason
That's
you're
politically
here
incorrect.
Your mind
is they
works so
shared a
different.
Nah, he's right,
nut.
though.
Your mind is so
He's
different.
right,
You're just
though.
gonna stop sharing
He's
nuts?
right though. That's politically incorrect,
That's
bro.
the most natural thing to do.
You know what else is cruel and unusual punishment?
What's that?
What if they're Siamese twins?
Oh no,
Man,
Yeah, you
no, I'm
gotta
serious.
Oh, wait.
You can't say
No.
that.
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta
What?
chill.
When
No,
I was thinking, you
and
know
then
the
do you
two girls
say-
that share a head on TLC?
Yeah, so you gotta be like, can I get some
they
heads?
got one pussy.
What those mouths do though?
I can't laugh, right? I
That's fucked up, man. Siamese twins are out here getting accused of incest and they have no choice. That's
They have
wrong
no
as fuck,
choice.
bro.
No, but it doesn't count if you have one pussy. Like the girls, I don't know why I went like this when I said they shared heads, but
They did.
they
They
do.
share
Siamese twins with one
heads.
pussy?
Yeah, one puss.
Look up the girls from
Oh no,
TLC.
one head.
So they
What?
said when they talk about finding a partner, they'll talk about one guy
Yeah.
because they share a body. They just have two heads on the body.
That's too much.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm too indecisive for that type
You know
of
what I'm talking about, right? The two. See if you can pull it up.
shit. I don't want to see nothing. That's
What do you mean?
Nah,
What do you mean? Watch it.
You want to see it,
It's
bro.
wild, bro.
I think one of them's a lesbian too.
Yo,
So she just gotta stare at pubic hair while her sister's blowing a guy.
TLC.
Think about that.
Abby and Brittany.
Look at that.
Yeah, they have one body.
But they got two full heads.
They're teachers too. I looked them up recently.
Nah, that's
Nah,
disrespectful.
they're
Did they name them Abby and Brittany on persons? Like A and B? They did that?
Do you think they pay them two salaries?
That's
would you pay them two different salaries, Charlamagne, if they were on the Black Effect, or one?
Yo, man.
What? I didn't know.
That's a good question.
that's a good question.
No, it's two voices. It's two
Nah,
voices.
it's a good. How you gonna spend it all?
Because they would have to shake.
What y'all gonna spend it on? Like, y'all gonna have to buy the same shit regardless.
That's a
Come
great
on, bro.
question, yo.
Yo, come on, bro. Nah, it's important.
Cut this part before we
No,
get.
just shut up.
Do they have
You
one
brought it
social
up.
security number?
That's
No,
a good.
That is the
Let me look
question.
That's a good
No,
They
ass
have
point.
one social security
Okay.
number, one salary.
No, you're
That's a
right.
good
That
ass
is a
point,
good
bro.
question.
You got two social security numbers, two salaries.
I mean, they have two names, so I would assume they go by two different people.
Damn, bro.
Damn, y'all got deep. You can't. I'm sure
They
you can't.
both passed their driver's license exams, taking the test twice. They both got two separate teaching licenses, but they are only paid one salary because, as one of them told BBC, we're doing the job of one person.
Wow.
Oh wow. So, oh wow.
Salute to Abby and Brittany.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Salute to them.
couldn't be apart at all.
We can't hear you, Taylor. You're not on the mic.
I think they said when they tried to put them apart, it was too risky, so they didn't do that. I believe, I'm not positive, but like a lot of Siamese twins have separate, they have double the organs.
How you gonna separate them, Wheezy? You can't separate them
he's
because they
fucked up.
share the same fucking body. They never thought about separating them.
They
You're not
pay
gonna
for just
slice
one
them in
airline
half?
ticket. I'm looking.
Oh, they
No,
pay
no,
for
no,
just
no.
one line?
Wheezy. Oh, that was a dumb thing Wheezy said to me. We were making fun of her
No.
for
Oh,
being,
yeah, bring that up.
for being in
Bring this
Mexico.
up. Yep.
Right? She was
Bring
in
that-
Mexico, right? She was in Mexico.
He said you went to Mexico to be with the whites. I said no.
She goes, that's not true. I stayed in a Mexican neighborhood. I said, Wheezy, they're all Mexican neighborhoods.
There's white
It's
people.
fucking Mexico, Wheezy.
Yo, there's
That's where the
neighborhoods
Mexicans
in
live.
Tulum, on my mama, bro, where Mexicans do not live. There's luxury buildings where
It's
Mexicans.
called colonization, gentrification.
So how you gonna tell me that was
Colonization.
stupid? But you told me I went
Yo.
to Mexico with be with white people.
Yo, you're stupid, bro.
Holy shit.
You want to split
Jesus
these girls in
Christ.
half. You want to separate them in half. How the fuck you gonna do that?
What you mean me? You the one?
Science.
He said he could
Huh?
do heart surgery.
How you gonna split that girl in half, Paige?
Conjoined,
man,
conjoined. Great point.
We need
Paige just
Donald
said
Trump
conjoined.
to pardon them, bro.
From what?
What?
Talking lot of shit.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't have no kids yet, bro. You need to relax.
Why?
Your kids gonna come out matching like that outfit you got on. They're gonna be upset. All right, you better relax.
Yeah, you
You know why? You got that. You got that preemie nut.
Yeah, word up. You gonna name him Kif?
And then they gonna be like, now Kim.
You word up. You better not, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Jesus
Is that
Christ.
what happens if you
Yeah,
talk
that's why you
shit,
can't even call a baby ugly without kids.
You can
because
think
then
it,
gonna have
but you just
ugly
can't
baby.
say
Wax got a nice light skinned baby right now.
Don't do that.
That's years
Don't do
of
that.
bullying light skinned people.
Oh my
Yes.
shit.
God.
Yes, he got a little red bone
Honestly,
right now.
and his their baby looks like a doll.
Really?
So adorable.
So adorable.
So
Nice
adorable.
little red bone baby.
Oh my god.
And that's all on Carla.
All on Carl.
Yeah.
Light skin wax.
A light skin wax.
Really? Is
Yes.
it a boy or girl?
A boy.
I don't even think he got female cum. If somebody said to me, like, they're like, yo, predict what percentage of waxes come are boys, I'd be like 99. I don't think there's one girl come swimming around in there at all.
Not a
bro.
girl.
Well, congrats.
Right?
Yeah, salute the waxman Carla. All right.
He got a little young MA cum maybe, but
Oh my God, dude.
I don't know. I don't know if he got girly girl cum. Yeah.
That's what the baby says when it cries.
Y'all toxic. Y'all toxic. Y'all a bunch of
This is a
idiots.
very
Out here,
flagrant
we just
episode.
This is
out
very
here, bro.
flagrant.
Listen, Mandy and Weezy, anything
Hey.
y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
No, y'all make sure y'all check us out every Monday. That's Horrible Decisions.
Yes.
Type in horror wherever you listen to your favorite podcast and we'll pop up. Again, we also do have merch. We have more dropping in February, so that's at whorehive.com.
Little black sexcellence.
I want the Buddha hole shirt.
Yeah, I'm dropping this in about 2 weeks, so y'all can get this. I ain't gonna hold you and some other stuff I'm dropping. Those are just some one-liners I say. But also, we are on Patreon. A lot of y'all are a part of the Asshole Army, so y'all know you get some really good bonus content. We have
Yo, our
damn near-
live episodes are wild. It's
Yeah.
titties coming out of circle.
and we have about 100 bonus episodes over there. But not only that, if you're single, you need your dick sucked, all the whores are ready. They're in our Patreon.
Yeah, they are.
They link up and fly each other out and have sex.
There's
and tell
not
us.
one asshole army dude that came single to our show that didn't get fucked.
Yeah,
Because they're horny when they
This
leave.
is a
That
great
is a
pitch.
hell of a marketing.
Yeah, no,
This is great. I mean, that is
seriously.
amazing.
It's a really good
But
pitch.
join
I'm
us.
a married man and I want it in just now. I thought about it for a second. Like, really?
You do have to type it all in. That's patreon.com/horrible decisions because it is an 18+ platform. We'll post like porn that we like watching, not our own, but it's a really good community in there.
Fun.
So make sure y'all follow us on all social platforms at horriblepod on Twitter and at horrible_decisions on Instagram. And I'm your girl, Mandy B, Full Core Pumps. Y'all know what it is.
I was gonna say, if you got a pod, Alex, why don't you do the spiel? Alex just
Yeah, go ahead.
No, Al, you be quiet as fuck.
You've been talking.
Drew claims I ain't
Talk
gotta do
your
nothing.
Shit. Y'all, if y'all need a podcast studio and you in new motherfucking York City, it's in Soho because she went to the Whites.
Oh, you
But
know
go
I
ahead and
did, honey.
talk
I
about
wanted
it.
the black business up in Soho. We have a full-scale podcast studio, photography studio. We have amazing cameras.
Why you say there's no black business in Soho? There's those guys selling the purses on the street, yo.
Yo, they right up front. If that's your vibe. Bruh.
Come
People-
on,
they
bro.
finally started recognizing me. Alex and I were walking down the street with huge fucking equipment. They were like, "You want bag? You want my bag?" I mean, it was so fucked up.
What black guys talk like that?
No, I mean, it's
Asian.
Canal Street.
That's Asian.
But Horrible Decision, you can
That's
check me out on
Asians.
For Fact's Sake for some easy listening to. We just do random facts on there. It's a lot of fun.
You ain't even tell them the website for the
Yeah, how do they
podcast
contact
studio.
you?
I'm waiting for
Podcast
Alex to
studio.
talk.
WTFmediastudios.com.
Thank you.
Alex really
All right?
wasn't gonna do this?
If you,
This is why we have a partner. Nah, fuck you. Listen,
This is
yo, I'm telling you,
Crazy.
she not needed, bro.
no,
She not needed, bro.
I'm starting to see that.
I'm just trying to let
she
Alex
really
get in his
not
bag.
needed. What did she do? What did she do?
Wow, Weezy. Don't let them do you like
What
that.
did she do,
She's
bro?
the
have to
promo
check
and
up.
marketing.
She trying to get him to do the promo.
That
I
is
want
true.
I
Alex
was
to
doing
do it.
15
He's on
different
the
things
spot.
over
That
there.
is true.
Taylor fell asleep
man.
20 minutes ago. I was doing all Taylor shit too.
It is
Okay, poor guy.
WTFmediastudios.com. You can book studio time, photography sessions, consults with Alex or myself. Alex can teach you how to set up your pod from home if you're remote, how to make the clips that he makes for Flagrant, not anymore because he's too busy. But yeah, if you do one with me, we can go through your segments, figure out your podcast idea, or even if you're at a plateau, I can help you try to grow it with all of the gems that I have. So
Man, I'm proud of y'all, yo.
Yes.
Thank you.
I remember when y'all had corporate jobs and y'all was just doing the podcast as a hobby. Now it's a full-fledged business.
And we're growing.
Alex, I remember
Yeah.
when you quit your job and, you know, went to jail.
Went to jail.
You know what I mean? Now you directing Netflix specials. Y'all opened up a studio. That is what entrepreneurship is all
Yes.
about, man. It's an amazing thing.
Salute.
Thank you, man.
We need to salute all the half black entrepreneurs out there. that-
Have black
Hi,
entrepreneurs.
Yo, for real, half black business is booming.
Let's go.
oh, it's 68%.
Okay? If Barack can be our first black
Yeah.
president, y'all can be black-owned businesses.
Oh my
Okay?
That's a good ass point. Barack really paved the way for you honkies to do whatever you want.
He really paved the way for you
Yeah.
half honkies.
Thank you, Barack.
As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit,
You're really
too.
right.
That's right. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.